Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Lewsr Lew, sitting here in the back of the crib. It's 10:45. Got a little late start than usual. Sorry, that's the Corona speaking. It's 11:21. It's a nice little cold night. Can't wait for Thanksgiving. I need some stuffing in my life. Well, anyways, enough about that. Sitting here with some homies. Got all my homies that low-key therapists, because tattooing is probably one of my favorite forms of therapy. I can let some things out without saying anything.
Loose change, okay. I dig that.
Got Bold Hugh in the background. Well, let me go around the table real quick. Sitting right next to me is my boy X.
What's up?
So where can people see your artwork if they want to see it?
Instagram. It's EKS1 Tattoos, X1 Tattoos.
Where do you tattoo out of?
Firme Copias, Marbach location.
Oh yeah? That's what's up. That's what's up. Sitting next to him is Tattoo Tim. Tattoo Tim.
Hey, yo, what up, Lewsr?
Where can people see your artwork?
Shoot, Instagram too. Yeah.
What's the Instagram?
Tim210G.
Where do you tattoo out of?
Man, I tattoo out of my house, bro. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, I tattoo at Firme Copias, Marbach location.
Marbach location as well? What about you, Josh over there? Josh, Satan?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you Joshy all night. You're Josh to me, bro.
Hell yeah. What's up? I tattoo at Inkline Tattoos. My Instagram's at layback_arte. And yeah. What's up?
What about Louis with the shades on?
What's up, Losing?
Hey, don't be afraid to put it next to you.
Yeah, hey, what's up? I'm Louis. Screwy Louis 210 Art is my Instagram. I'm older at Firme Copias. I've been an apprentice since January this year.
There we go. And also, we got my longtime homie, Aaron Casas, sitting in the back of the room.
What up? Aaron Casas Inc. You find me on Instagram at let me take that back. Casas_Inc. CASAS_INK.
Well, all I know is only two of these gentlemen have tattooed me. I probably should bug these guys a little bit more.
Jerk. I live right down the street from you.
You do. You're a hop, skip, and a jump
and I
away,
tattoo
bro.
out my house.
My shit don't count. I got that was some guinea pig shit that you got tattooed with. So,
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to figure that out, bro.
We're gonna have to.
I remember I was dying. That spot was killing me.
Yeah.
It was like the tramp stamp area.
Champ stamp. The champ stamp.
So what? Like I said, I'm sitting with a bunch of talented artists. Do y'all like to? Man, I had a brain freeze.
What do y'all like to do? What is it exactly?
All right, what's the worst tattoo experience y'all have had?
Shit, let's start with X.
Oh, damn.
Get that mic.
Today was his worst.
Right? My worst experience, shit, I would say I was about like maybe 2.5, 3 years tattooing.
How long have you been tatting?
5 years.
Okay,
I apprenticed for 1 year, so 6 years total in the shop, but 5 years, mostly taking on appointments and stuff.
So back to this worst experience. What was it? What happened?
Man, so what I had to do was a full neck piece. It was she wanted it. It was a girl. She came in as a walk-in and set it up. I had to tattoo. She wanted the name Sebastian from the bottom of one ear all the way down to the middle of the neck, all the way to the other ear. Pretty tall. Some gangster shit. You know what I mean? She wants some gangster lettering.
Well, I mean, you kill those letters, so
Appreciate you.
I imagine it was some gangster shit.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I love to do letters, so I took that challenge. Like I said, I was still like.
How long had you been tattooing?
Like about 2 to 3 years. I can't remember exactly, but yeah,
okay. Was it there at Firme?
Yeah, there at Firme. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So back to it.
Yeah. So like with that being said, like I didn't really know how to execute a lot tattooing as I do now. So it was a little difficult to do that. It was a challenge, like I said. So I got it all ready, stamped it all on her and stuff. She was kind of a wild chick. She came in when she set it up, and then she came back. She was all right. She was cool. We did it. She was cool with it. And me, I just tattoo. Like, you come to me and you want a name or something, I'm just going to do it. I don't ask no questions, who it is, this and that. Some of the people were asking, like, who is this? Are you sure you want to get that? Did you ask her if she's cool with it? Like I said, I just do it. You know what I mean? So then they asked her. They asked
You,
man,
you
who?
just get the job and you get it
Yeah,
done.
yeah. I just knock it out. So
Okay.
So they asked her, and I guess I was interested. So we listened to what she had to say, and she said, "Man, like I had a dream that my soulmate or some shit is named Sebastian."
But she didn't know.
friend.
Yeah, no, she didn't even know any Sebastian, right? So I'm like, that's when I figured out why she's getting it. I'm like, damn, all right, I'm still down to do it. I'm still gonna do it, and everybody's freaking out, like, man, are you sure you want to do it? This and that. She ends up just saying, yeah, fuck it, right?
So what? You did it. She sat like a rock.
No, she didn't.
This is where it gets good.
Yeah,
this
so
is the juicy part.
So I'm there, trying to tat it, and it's on the neck, so it's difficult. It's pretty difficult right there. She's kind of moving a lot, not too much at first. Pretty good. We get like half the outline done up to like the middle of her neck, like where her throat's at. And then she starts acting kind of weird and shit.
What do you mean?
She started like kind of like moving around and shit. And then so like when I'm tattooing this girl, my arms like floating, above her chest, because I'm working on her neck.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what she was on. I don't know if she was drunk, she was on drugs. I don't know, right? But she started acting funny. She started like moving my arm down like towards her, like her breast and stuff. She wanted me to like lay it on her, and she kept on doing it. And I'm just trying to tattoo, And I asked her,
You ain't trying to touch no tetas. You're just trying to tattoo.
I'm just trying to get this shit over with. So between breaks and stuff, we're outside, and she starts, like just acting even more funny. You know what I mean? I don't know if she was drinking. I don't know what she was on. She started flirting with a homeboy that was there. She's acting all weird. So now she's like, now the shop has full attention on her. Like
Now everyone's staring at this
everyone's
lady.
like, man, what the fuck? And she's screaming and shit. Like when we went back to tattooing, and she's just moving.
Like
and
while you're
moving.
tattooing her, she was screaming.
Yeah, and then she's like pulling my arm away. Like every time it hurts her, like she's like pushing my arm away, and I'm like, man, I'm never gonna get this shit done.
So did Sebastian work there.
Man, so then I just continued with it. I continue with it. She's just freaking out. I don't remember too much, but yeah, she's just like giving me a hard time. One of the guys says, "Man, you gotta stop. You gotta let him finish. You gotta stop acting around. You know what I mean? Just
Who
let."
laid down the law?
It was a piercer that we had.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
He laid down the law that
Yeah,
night.
we had a piercer named B at the time, and he was on, man, you gotta chill. She starts telling him, well, who the fuck are you? You the manager, this and that, So and then like,
And he was not, in fact, the manager.
So did you finish?
nah. So she starts wilding out on D. She's like fucking just telling him shit, like I said, are you the manager? Blah blah blah. And he's like, nah, well, he's trying to get this shit done. Like I said, I had just started tattooing, so
Did you get payment beforehand?
No, I didn't. So she starts fucking around and all this shit, and I like it's hard to tattoo. At this point, I don't even think we're gonna finish, right? So she gets up and she starts talking shit to everybody, and then and some other person stepped in and tried to calm her down, starts talking shit to them. Someone else starts talking shit to them. So
she's fucking arguing with the whole
yeah,
store
now
by
she's
then.
just fucking arguing with
She's
everybody.
fucking with the whole empire at
Yeah,
that point.
and now she's like, man, well, this shit hurts. Like, this guy, this and that. She's pointing at me and shit, and all this shit. We had the owner come by, and try and calm her down and shit. She didn't give a fuck. She's yelling at him too.
Was she old or young?
Yeah, she was older. She was actually like in the medical field or
She
something.
was a lady.
She was a lady.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So she wasn't a girl. She was a lady.
yeah, she was a lady. Yeah. She was in the medical field, so people were tripping out like how she was gonna get that and like how she's gonna leave it unfinished and all shaky and stuff because she wasn't letting me like get lines, So long story short, after all the arguing and she's flipping out like rowdy too, like cussing and shit. The owner comes by, tries to calm her down. She's cussing him out too. They call the cops. I stayed inside.
5-0 came out.
Yeah, 5-0 came out. I stayed inside. Owner told me to stay inside. We'll handle this and shit. Long story short,
Hey,
man.
who's the owner?
We got Mike Chagoya and Silo.
Okay, shout out
Yeah.
Mike.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I learned
Shout
a lot.
out Mike.
Learned a lot from them. So yeah, long story short, man, cops didn't do shit. I ain't get paid. Took me all fucking day. I didn't.
So you
finish
you
shit.
didn't get payment?
Didn't get paid. Nah.
Man, well it could have been worse. Did you
Yeah.
have to talk to the cops?
Nah, they kept me inside. I was cool.
All right. Well, it could have been worse, no?
It
Could've
just
been
sucks you
worse.
to get paid though. Like
Yeah,
you
that-
go through all that shit and you don't make a dime. It's like fuck.
Yeah.
Hey,
it
well, I
a
guess it was.
long
I guess it was a
fucking day.
lesson learned then, at least, right?
Lesson learned, man. Yeah. Every
Don't
time
do names of people that don't exist.
Yeah.
That's a good rule of thumb.
What about you, Tim?
Shit was crazy.
What was your worst experience tattooing?
Man, shit, there's been a lot. I'd rather not even dig into all that.
Oh, we ain't gonna dive into that.
How about a tattoo that you got?
Hey, but what about a tattoo on you that you don't like? Is there any that you don't like?
Oh fuck. Oh man. Maybe like maybe two or three, but yeah, for the most part, I like all my tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's solid. That's
What,
good.
what about you, Josh? What was the worst tattoo you've ever done, or like worst experience you've ever had?
Shit.
There's been a few, even though I'm really new to tattooing still.
How long you been tattooing?
I'll be coming up on my 4th year.
That's with apprenticing and everything.
So actually, I was tattooing out of my apartment for like 6 months before I was lucky enough to score the apprenticeship at Firme Copias.
Oh, okay.
So all
hey,
in total-
get a little bit closer to it.
All in total is like 4 years. It'll be 4 years in December.
Okay.
Yeah.
So back to this experience.
Oh yeah. One of the ones. Well, there's a lot too, because people are difficult as fuck. But like,
People suck.
yeah.
What, like people want a whole sleeve in a day?
Yeah, that
And they
a
want
little-
you to brew it up in a fucking stovetop.
in a cauldron like a witch and just start pouring all these salts.
They
and
want it out
Wanting to
the air
stick their arm
fryer.
in
Bat
there and
wing.
then, oh shit, sleeve. My right
one
arm
bat
is
wing,
complete.
one praying hands, and pour all that in a cauldron.
Hey, I want
But-
the praying hands. I want the Chevy logo.
Yeah, all the good stuff. But this chick, she wanted to get her dude's name. It was when I was apprenticing at Firme Copias, and I would work really late. And a lot of times, I was lucky enough to stay by myself late because like I learned a lot of shit. Like, you know, I
Like
had
what?
like fucking taking walk-ins, like just being more like boom, like back-to-back work, like being real like
Setting up,
on your
getting efficient.
efficiency was up there because I
Oh,
was just
okay,
back-to-back,
okay.
and then a lot of times it was just me and chanclas late.
Efficient and solid.
Yeah, for sure. So I learned a lot there. But so working late at night, they had came in. I did a name on this girl's shoulder, and she brought a friend in a couple weeks later, and she wanted to get a name, so it was cool for her dude. And she came in, and she was like clearly barred out, like very, very, very like barred out. You could just tell when someone's on Xanax.
Hey, shout out San Antonio and everyone who does those damn bars.
Yeah, shout out to them. So she came in and she was all like, "Yeah, just draw it up." So I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'll write the name out." She's like, "I'm gonna smoke a cigarette outside." Cool. She smokes a cigarette, and then like I already knew it was starting off to like it was getting off to a bad start because she walks back in the shop and just smoking the cigarette away, like, and it's late at night. So I'm like, I was like, "Oh,
So was all the ash on it?
yeah, you know, all the telltale signs of a cigarette."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Nah, you got to chill out, whatever." And she's like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "Just get in the chair to get it written out." Boom. I was like, "Where do you want it?" Had to be right above her vagina, you know, like right above, right there.
Like, what do you mean? Right above the lips or at the
clit,
waistline?
like the clit, right
Okay.
above the clit.
Trying to claim that territory.
The name was Roro.
Oh, wow. Shout out Roro.
So whenever, so I put the stencil on, and I already catch a whiff, you know, of something bad.
Oh,
Smell
So-
fishy?
Something was a foot, definitely, and it wasn't a fish's foot. It was
she
a
went to that
fish.
Fred's Fish.
Yeah. So, anyways,
X loves that place, right?
yeah, excellent. Shout out, Fred's Fish.
Fred's Fish.
The fish and the bread.
I was like, let the stencil dry. So I go outside, smoke, come back in, and then she's on the phone already, and I'm like, oh man. She's like, yeah, he's about to do it right now. Like, telling the person on
Talking
the
to
phone.
Roro?
Yes, talking to Roro. So she calls Roro.
Better
and
get
he-
my
and-
name
and-
in this exact spot, damn it.
And then,
About to sign the title.
she's already like, nah, he's being respectful, like all like. So Roro's tripping on me from the other side, and I was
Josh,
like,
you better be being respectful.
yeah. And I was like, man, dude, let me just do this. So then I was like, okay, so I pull the first line for the R, capital R, and she's like, oh my God. And I was like, oh,
She
man.
couldn't handle it.
No, she starts like, and her friend's like, no, girl, I got you. So her friend proceeds to plop her body over her. So they're stacked up. like Jenga shit, you know, because
What
they're not
the
stacked up
fuck?
straight like a sandwich, like
Like
Jenga.
the roaches.
Yeah.
So you got these barred out females stacked up.
Two big barred out girls.
Ooh,
Marbach.
big.
11,
Marbachians.
11:30 p.m.
Marbachians.
type shit. and it smells like fish. It smells like fresh fish on
know them,
Marbach
right?
Or hot wings.
They're
Like hot
from
wings.
Rowdy.
Marbachians.
She's
probably do know.
fucking arguing with Roro. That was it. Arguing with Roro on the phone. Her homegirl's holding her down. I just fucking.
Did Roro show up?
She was in prison. He couldn't get out.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't make it.
He was talking on that hot phone, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was on the fucking phone call with him. He was in prison.
The fucking hot phone.
Damn.
That was it.
Ever call.
Call me now.
I finished
That's what
it
that
and
shit
told me
was.
get the fuck out of there.
So you finished it. You got paid everything like that.
Yeah, but it just sucked the whole experience.
But you remember that shit.
Everything like that.
What about you, Louis? What about you, Louis? I know you're still kind of new to tattooing. Have you had any bad experiences or anything?
Oh yeah, I've had a lot of bad experiences. For sure.
Like what?
Okay, so
Hey, get a little bit closer. Don't be scared.
okay, so like one of the first things that came to mind was a walk-in, and it was later at night, like probably 10:30, and this older gentleman walks in and he wants a large sunflower. I think it was for his granddaughter or something like that. But
Where did he want the
there
sunflower?
was two things that make this difficult for me, and that experience is it was on the neck, right?
Like throat?
Never easy.
It was on
Never
the
easy.
side of his neck.
Okay,
where
okay.
You actually check a pulse is where I was putting it, and I didn't account for the fact that to a D, like, once they're turning their neck to the far side and stretching that skin, and I'm trying to put pressure on it in order to hold a line, like, you're seeing this person's neck throb. Yeah, so
It's a
I'm
trippy
trying-
feeling.
I'm trying
It's
to
a
pull-
trippy
I'm
feeling
trying
when
to
you
pull
feel
my
that
first
shit.
line through this area, and I didn't account for how difficult that really did, especially for how long or how large this sunflower was. It was about full hand size.
So what?
So
What color?
almost-
Everything
almost
like
hidden-
that?
No, it was outlined with black and gray shading, right? So then this was my first sunflower on the neck. And very, yeah,
Neck
very,
tattoos aren't
very
easy,
unusual
man. That-
style. Yeah,
Especially on the neck.
I went
Tattoo
for
in the
it, and his pain
How-
tolerance
How
was
how
also
long?
not there.
How long had you been tattooing?
I think that was 7 months.
How long are you? How far along are you? Because you're still an apprentice, right?
No, actually, that was probably
9
like
months?
that was at 5 months because I'm at 9 months now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was probably at my 5th month. So yeah.
So you finished the sunflower?
I thought it was something I could do, yeah, and I finished it for sure. And
Didn't
then
say
he went
that
and
fool
looked,
wears that
and
shit.
then he
Loves
went
it.
and looked at it, and he was like, took a picture, and he was very disappointed.
He's disappointed?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so he doesn't know
So,
the fuck. My bad.
it was-
Did you get paid?
It was so bad I didn't even charge him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Big ass sunflower on the neck for free.
Yeah.
Was it a sunflower at the end?
It looked.
Man, that's how you get free tattoos?
That-
You guys say you don't like it?
And so you know how you have those people like sometimes you see that dark area in the middle, and I just went ahead and pretty much blacked it out in that area.
So he had
a black
different
circle.
flower.
You
Yeah.
didn't throw no little white highlights in there?
No,
He had
no
a
white
moon
highlights
flower.
in
Yeah,
it. So
moon-
I definitely got in trouble
the
for
trick.
that.
Black
I got in
hole-
trouble
black
for
hole
that
flower.
one. Man.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
get.
I got in
sunflowers?
trouble for that one. Definitely learn from there, like not to try and do something that I hadn't already done. If it's something that somebody next to me will say, like, "Oh yeah, you got that," then no, I'm not gonna go for it.
It's intimidating in the beginning, man.
Yeah,
You know,
it's you gotta be careful for sure. I mean, these are also customers, so you're not supposed to be practicing on them too. But it's also like, I guess because of my artistic skill, I feel I have, with drawing, yes, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah,
of
man,
course.
those-
It's not the same thing.
All I know is those pictures of Lil Peep you draw are like spot on.
All
bro.
71 of them.
All 888 of them are baller, bro.
They're really good.
But yeah, so what I think I know isn't always what we know, right? So
Yeah.
I'll sometimes I'll go through a little bit more than what I should. How they say crash and burn. I've done a lot of those. But it's a learning experience, man. I love it, man, for sure.
You learn from your
It's been quite
mistakes,
a
man.
journey, and no, you get better, man. I'm definitely fortunate to be in a good team. So, like, I'm that constant competition with myself, but I find inspiration with these other guys for sure.
That's what's up, man.
And yeah, it's awesome, man. Just gotta keep on learning, I guess. That's it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, we are students of life, so I mean, if we're not learning, what the fuck are we doing? You know,
In the
what I mean?
beginning, you have to, like, that's why you tattoo your friends' friends, because you're going to fuck up in the beginning, man. Like anything you fucking do in life.
Yep.
You start playing a guitar, you're not going to be fucking all badass in the beginning. You got to play that shit over and over and over. So it's the same fucking concept.
Well, what about you, Aaron? What was the The worst client you've had.
I've been
worst
kind of
experience
fortunate,
like
man.
that.
I've been kind of fortunate not to have to deal with some craziness.
Hey, and where do you tattoo out of?
I tattoo. I have a private studio in the Alamo Ranch area. Just me alone. But as far as having a bad situation, man, you know, I've had bad clients that can't sit. I've had a client that fucking took a Xanny thinking it was gonna help, and he never takes them. And he took it and fucking didn't help at all. You know, I've had girls. I tattooed this girl's sternum one time, and she wanted to cover up some shit, and she couldn't sit for shit. She was twisting, kicking, and I'm like, girl, this shit's gonna look fucking throwed, but I'll keep on going at it if you want to cover the shit up. So all you can do is keep on going at it, but she just couldn't sit, like, not for 1 second the whole time. She was kicking, yelling. I had the shop to myself that night, fortunately, but she was tripping out.
You have other people that work at your shop with you?
No, it's just me.
Oh, okay.
Just me at the private studio right now. It's a 10 by 10 room, so it's only room enough for me. So
it's about like this big.
yeah, it's about this big.
Okay.
So there's not enough space for another artist. It'd be cool to get bigger space, but it's just me at the moment. But I've had some tricky customers come in. You know, they come in and asking for some weird shit. You're just like,
What do you mean like weird shit?
Like it's not gonna work out.
yeah,
like that.
or just
you're
like
asking for
this
something.
this lady came in. She's like, I want horse hooves on the bottom of my feet.
Oh, shit.
And I was like
her horse?
like right, like fucking horseshoes. Like,
Where the fuck would you put it in the middle?
exactly. I'm like, I would have do it. I would have
the
the whole foot. I would have the whole foot. It's a
Tim's
big ass
pretty good at
horseshoe.
It would look like a fucking.
see,
And then I shut her down on that one. I was like, nah, that doesn't sound like a good tattoo idea.
Horse.
Get a fucking horse portrait.
That's
That'd
the
be
thing.
dope.
Like telling them. You
Yeah,
know,
telling
like,
them
it's
no,
not a
and then
good
they get
idea.
like, well, that's what I want. Blah blah blah.
It sucks getting stuck, like trying to fucking fulfill what they want.
Yeah. And then like when
Fuck
I
that.
shut down that idea, she's like, what if I get little Lego hands on my
Oh,
wrist?
damn.
Like, you know, the little seed looking things? I was like, yeah, but nobody's gonna
trying to become of the
I was
things,
Like, nobody's
Animorphs.
gonna know what a fucking Lego hand is on your wrist. And then
Doesn't make sense, and it's gonna be expensive as fuck if you really wanted to look like that.
she was older too, so it's just like where are you getting these ideas from? Like why do you want this shit? But you get some crazy requests, man, and you just gotta shut people down, or people will bring you like this painting and be like, I want this painting on me. I was that's a painting. It's a painting for a reason. Like, it's not gonna work as a tattoo. Like, you could, but it's probably not the best
it wouldn't
idea and
last
shit.
type shit.
Exactly, and it's just like I said, I've been fortunate enough to not deal with like the crazy like people are all dabbed out and not dabbed out on fucking tabs and shit. What's it called? Bars. Shout
out to the bars.
Shout out to the bars.
Shout out to the bar babies.
You know, I haven't had any
like lean?
bad situations.
Hey, it's almost the same thing.
Same shit. Oh,
Almost,
damn.
they're all opioids, man. I
No,
think
it's a,
they're all drugs.
Benzodiazepine is a drug. Is a drug
there,
cuss.
there it is. He broke it down. All right, so
Yeah,
another.
Josh is a certified pharmaceutical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they take me twice a day, 3 times a day, 6 hours apart.
So what do you like to draw? What do you like to draw, X?
Shit, what do I like to draw? I like to draw a lot of shit.
Chicas.
Yeah, chicks for sure.
What do you like to
Oh
tattoo?
yeah.
Yeah, I love to draw chicks, fucking cars, and anything I'm like into or anything like I live. You know what I mean?
Chicks, cars,
we got
bars.
Chicks, cars, bars. Graffiti. I like to do a lot of letters, man. I like to do letters. a
Hey,
lot.
you kill it when you. I love how you can just squeeze into spaces, man.
Oh, hey,
Hey, hey,
ain't that kind of podcast,
hey.
Lou?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm a gap filler.
Okay, when I say that when I say that I had an awkward spot on my arm. It was like starts out at an inch, goes to like a quarter of an inch.
Let's just say
comes
it was
back
an
up.
awkward spot.
It was a weird spot. The homie killed it. He put some letters in there. He made it look great.
Thank you. Yeah, I like filling up empty spots and stuff like that.
Hey.
He did one on my elbow and it looked great.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, damn, like I already knew he was gonna do good, but I was like, this motherfucker got in there, squeezing in. Tim the same way.
Oh wow. Did you have both of them at the same time?
Oh, hey, it's not that kind of podcast, Lou.
Just filling in gaps.
What about you, Tim? What do you like to draw?
Man, I like to draw letters. You know.
Yeah?
I like to draw letters. You know.
Chicas.
I haven't really been drawing as of late, like shit, for a couple.
Well, I know
years
you're
now.
a jack of all trades. I know you do a bunch of other things other than tattooing, right?
And yeah, I'm just like a creator. I feel like, you know.
Yeah, he even
'Cause
creates children.
I remember seeing all the
Somebody's gotta do
carpentry skills you got. Like,
Hell yeah. Like
Bro.
I like building shit, I like creating shit, you know? Just
dude,
whatever.
all I know is that basketball court in the back of your crib is
yeah.
amazing. Like,
Appreciate
your little dude must have a great time being able to just like ball out back there, man.
Yeah, he really doesn't take advantage of it.
What about you, Josh? What do you like drawing?
Oh man, shit. Like stuff to do with music.
Like, what do you mean?
Drugs. The fucked up shit.
Like, you just draw guitars all day?
Yeah, I draw guitars
and
all day.
drugs.
I just finished one today.
For real? Like, you're not joking around?
No, I'm joking around for sure.
Like one day he'll draw a guitar,
Guitars doing
next day
drugs.
on a
Next day
guitar.
the
On a
drugs,
guitar.
playing guitar.
So a guitar,
Nah.
snorting cocaine off another guitar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two
yeah.
guitars having sex.
That's a good
Oh,
tattoo.
okay. No,
Nah,
in all
but,
seriousness, what do you
Nah,
what do you like drawing?
Like stuff to do with music, like portraits of like musicians.
Like what? Who have you done
Rewarded.
lately?
Today I did one of Chris Fenn from Slipknot. X saw it. It was like a little ballpoint pen drawing. My favorite medium, fucking ballpoint pen.
Oh, really?
No
Yeah.
turning back.
Yeah, dude, I love ballpoint pen.
There.
One reason me and X connected when I first met him is like we both draw with ballpoint pen, like, and he's really fucking cold at it. Like, he showed me a lot of stuff like negative space, like couple little tricks. So today I did one of Chris Fenn, stuff like that. I have one of like Jimmy Page. I did on Lucille Ball. So I was gonna say like movie stars too, or anything to do with movies.
Didn't you tattoo Lucille Ball?
No, X did. On
Oh,
me,
okay.
Yeah, you're the second person to get that confused.
I'm sorry. I don't know all your tattoos on your body.
No, it's just funny because
Thought you knew me, man.
nah, it's because
Thought we were close.
somebody had asked me. They were like, "Hey man, can you send me a picture of that Lucy tattoo you did?" And I'm like, "It's actually on me." And they were like, "Oh man, what's cool? Can you send it to me anyway?"
I want to check it out again.
I was like, "All right, I didn't do it, but check it out."
What about you, Louis? What's your favorite medium of art?
Little Pete.
Little Peep.
I guess.
Little Peep.
No, I
and,
guess
Little
that was
Peep.
definitely
Oh,
a
and Little
good
Peep.
little session for a while.
What was that? My
But
bad.
no, I like doing pencil, graphite, black and gray, and I tend to gravitate towards like portraits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I like to challenge myself a lot, but sometimes it'll take a little too long, or I'll get distracted. That's a big thing that we have to work on.
Oh yeah.
Getting ourselves distracted with things. Yeah, Josh doesn't have a hard time to do with that. I always see him posting. He's always doing something new. But for me, like I guess I get distracted or how you call it, procrastinate a lot.
You get bored with it?
Definitely don't get bored with it. I always have fun every time I do it. I think it is just like managing time. So that's the big thing I've been working on. But when it comes to drawing, like I guess I do find like a subject matter that I will just be able to get familiar with and do it over and over again. Like say Lil Teeth, if you do
Hey, don't be afraid to get close to the mic.
if you do a certain kind of portrait
It's big and black.
and then you do it say 5, 6, 7, 15 times, you're going to get better at it, you know.
So
And,
that's why you could draw him spot on.
I think so.
Yeah, to be fair, his shit looks fucking good as
Yes,
fuck. It's
yes.
crazy.
I'm not fucking with you. Your little peep drawings are dope.
It was also like because I went like on a good little binge of like using exos and stuff like that when I was still serving at IHOP and just being on house arrest also for a good 2 years. That shit sucked. You know?
Also, he's a goth boy.
So I guess the music at that time, you find solace in certain kinds of things, and somebody put me on some different kinds of music that I hadn't heard before, and from there you just kind of roll with it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But you gotta slow down on that at one point, and now where my life is led, I'm a lot happier, so I'm not so much a sad boy, quote unquote.
Well, I'm glad you're not a sad boy.
You get past that shit, and
To the happy life,
a lot
man.
of new opportunities come, and I guess I've noticed since I didn't see that, I listen to it a lot less. But it did play a big part in like me getting over a low hump and stuff like that, and not so much as a phase because it's like a death sentence you never had kind of thing, but. Yeah, you get good at it, and so you could do that with any other subject matter, whether you like lettering, like 10 and X, or he likes doing a lot different in the cob, black and gray and stuff like that. You know, bold lines, you get clean at it. And that's all I learned how to transition into tattooing for sure. What I produce with tinsel black and gray, I want to learn how to make that happen. And it happens, how you say, process. But definitely enjoying it for sure.
That's what's up. What do you like drawing, Aaron?
Anything with bold lines, man. Traditional stuff, American traditional, neo-traditional. I have a real like illustrated style, so you know, I draw a lot of panther heads, a lot of eagles, a lot of daggers, skulls and daggers. You know, your traditional tattoo imagery. But yeah,
What medium do you like to use?
I'm on Procreate a lot these days.
Okay.
I've always been on the digital stuff. Even before the iPads came around, I was always fucking with the Wacom's and all that on Photoshop and shit, doing my drawings on there. It's just funny because like I used to get so much shit in my beginning days on the computer because they're like, oh, that's fucking cheating and shit. I'm like, dude, I still need to know how to draw. Like, it's just like using it's still like using Procreate on an iPad. You know, it's just you're doing it on the computer. The computer doesn't do it for you. But I used to get a lot of shit for using my computer. But you know, I got a graphic design background, so that's why that shit came into play. So I was just using tools that make my job a little bit easier. But you know, when shit's not familiar in the community, it's kind of frowned upon. But now it's okay because everybody's using iPads now. So
when you say you
still
have
gotta
a
execute it though.
yeah, exactly. You still got to know how to draw. You still got to do it. So
when you say you have a graphic design background, like you got a degree in that?
yeah, I got a bachelor's in graphic design and shit.
Oh yeah, where'd you go?
Art Institute Houston.
Oh, sick. Was it fun? Did you have a good time out in Houston?
Houston's cool. Yeah, Houston's cool. I'd go back. It's just traffic sucks and all that. But
man, I want Timmy Chan's.
but it's
What's that? It sounds like a food spot.
Yeah. It's a food spot. They serve like Chinese food and wings.
Oh, fuck.
Like fried rice and wings. They got some good Kool-Aid there.
yeah. Nightlife in Houston's fucking cool, and the fact that the ocean's right there, the woods are right there, lakes right there, like it's just. It's a cool environment,
Yeah,
man.
there's bayous out there. That shit me out.
There's fucking alligators out there, dog. Like, there's alligators in Houston. Yeah. You don't think that?
shit.
Like, I didn't know there's alligators in Houston.
Yeah, I didn't think that either.
The strip clubs are tight out there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure no strip clubs are too tight.
Hey, go ahead and hit that button again. X actually he's a big strip club kind of guy.
Oh
You
yeah,
can find him here and you can find him there, if you know what I mean.
bro. I have not been
that's
to a
Louis
strip
right
club
there.
in like 8 years.
If I'm at the strip club, I'm driving Louis.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
I don't
yeah.
like paying for boners, so
Yeah.
I never pay.
that's
the
even
funny
better.
thing.
That's why you're always there.
Yeah, we kind of just hang around.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you cute.
Hey.
Louis just floats the dollar on them real quick and just takes it back.
for real.
Yeah, does it
I make
again.
it
you know?
re-rain.
Is that a French tickler with that dollar bill?
I make it
He's
re-rain.
The dental floss reach, and he just loops it on the dollar, and he just throws it out
You can
there.
make a bow and everything. Show him, Louis.
You
Hey,
make
yo,
it
so-
rain, you let it fall on the ground, and then you take out the dollars again. It's really rain.
He's using his feet and shit and fucking.
Yeah, the guy's an orangutan.
So X, you do pinstriping?
Yeah, I do pinstriping.
So what is pinstriping for those who don't know?
Man, so pinstriping, it goes way back, man. So I really don't know, man. They've been doing it like on, ships and kings and queens, all that shit. You know what I mean? Right? It's basically just
Stripes with pins.
stripes, like designs on vehicles. Like I said, like boats, wagons way back in the day, lettering, naming a boat, stuff like that.
What do you mean, like wagons, like
One shot.
like the Oregon Trail?
Hell yeah.
They didn't have it there.
Yeah, and then there came a time, like after, automobiles came here and, hot rods came about and stuff like that. There was like this guy named Von Dutch, Von Dutch.
Oh yeah, like the hats.
Hell yeah. So
Yeah.
people
Well,
wear
a little
Von Dutch.
more than the
They
hats,
don't really
dude.
know too much about it. So yeah, he
Hot
kind
rods
of
and shit.
hell yeah. So he kind of created like a modern day pinstriping to what I do. You know what I mean on hot rods and low riders and stuff like that. One thing he did, because pinstriping's always been around, whether it's on just like every cars nowadays, you could look on the side and you might have a pinstripe on it, It might be by tape, it might be by paint. So what he did, he got that method and he just started, instead of the single line, he started making designs out of it, symmetrical designs on the hood, the trunk, quarter panels, stuff like that. So I was real inspired by that. My grandpa, a lot of my family are into like hot rods and motorcycles and stuff like that. So that's how I really got into it.
Shout out to Mogs, who's also into that.
Yeah,
our homie is really good.
Homeboy Mogs back in Big Lake, man. He taught me a lot when I was learning, and
Yeah, he had mentioned that he had give X some pointers, but he was like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
yeah, he's fucking good, man.
He's
real
really
cool.
good, yeah.
Hey, so who's that? Who'd we meet up when we went out to Vegas?
We met his name is Sean. Yeah, he he pinstripes out there in Vegas. He's Hartman Pinstriping on Instagram. Y'all gotta check him out.
Bad artist,
He's real dope. He comes from a family also that was here in Texas. You know, they would pinstripe here, so they're pretty badass family. They all get down. He's really traditional hot rod style, you know. So that's what's pretty cool to see that coming from him. We all have different styles, you know.
We all had a good time in Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas is fucking tight, man. Shout out to Vegas.
What about you, Tim? We haven't heard too much from you. Like, talk to me about tattooing, bro. How'd you get into it?
And shit, I started tattooing in prison actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like, how'd you do that? How'd you do that there? How'd you make a machine?
Very careful.
Shoot, my machine that I made was out of like some clipper motor. Honestly,
What do you mean a clipper motor?
like a beard shaver motor.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that was the one I used.
So wait,
Taped
how,
with
how,
the toothbrush and shit with guitar string. We used to make our own needles. We used to have the sand. We used to unwrap the fucking guitar string and then push that fucking pin through the eraser and fucking make a point with the sandpaper and shit that we would get, you know?
crazy. So how long did you do that? Like before you came out? Before you like?
Man, I tattooed like 2.5 years in prison. Yeah, before I got out, and then I started just tattooing out of my house. Tattooed out of my house for like 6 years.
So how long you been at Firme?
Feed Me, I've been there 5-6 years almost.
Did you float around to any other shops?
Nah, Feed Me Copios was the first shop I worked at.
Oh, bet. What about you, Josh? How'd you get into tattooing?
Oh, man. I got really lucky because I met these fools. I was working at a desk job, like doing medical billing. And they give like really good bonuses if you're a good collector. So I would just spend them all like on getting tattooed. I was working on a cover up from one of the guys who used to work there. And I would keep going, and I got like a chest piece. And I met X because he was apprenticing, and he was like working on his apprenticeship, and he did a fuck the world on my leg that I think you already drew that, right? You had it drawn up. He drew a lot of cool stuff, and it was a trip meeting them. Like I was like, damn. Like as soon as I got to the shop.
So what? How you just walked in there randomly one day or what?
Oh well. As far as I can't remember if I met you or Richard before. I think I met Richard first, right? And I walked in because I had already heard that shop had a really good rep for like their work, and I was trying to get a really good cover up, and fucking. Man, I think I met X first though. It's kind of a blur, but
Isn't life kind of a blur?
yeah, but X,
was around at that time.
it was like yeah for sure. So. Long story short, I was going there constantly because as soon as I got work from X, like he did some lettering on me and then did some cartoons on me, and then I was getting the cover up from Richard, and then I got a chest piece from Shane, who's now at the Reps, and I was just going there constantly. So Mike had a talk with me about like he's like, man, I see you sell paintings, like that's really hard to do, and it would be like easy for you to get money like as a tattoo artist.
Yeah, man, your paintings are cold, man. I meant to bring that up earlier and I didn't get a chance, but yeah, man, your paintings are super cold. Like, dude, that DMX painting, that belly painting.
Thanks, man.
Woo!
Appreciate it. I got my grandma and my dad to thank for that. Like they're like artists, come from a family of artists, so I got lucky on that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're both really great artists.
Shout out to Grandma and Pops.
Yeah. So I was just going there constantly, and Mike had suggested like if you ever like want to think about tattooing, and I kind of had it in the back of my head, and then I was getting tired of just working where I was at, so I bought a machine, was tattooing out of the crib for a few months. And
Corporate jobs suck.
Corporate jobs suck.
Yes, they do.
And then I used to go over and hang out at the shop and clean up a little bit after work, like every day. And then one day, this lady came in for a kanji tattoo, and Mike was like, "Oh, Josh got it."
What's
I was
kanji?
like a Japanese or a Chinese symbol, right? Like, you know, like how they have the symbols and like.
Do y'all really know what those symbols are?
I don't, because I'm not nor Japanese or Chinese, but I tattoo what they want, man.
Bet.
So she came in for one of those, did that, whatever, and it's because Mike was like, "Man, Josh got you. You can just take care of it." So that's how I ended up there. Yeah.
Hey, I forgot to ask X. X, how'd you end up tattooing?
Well, I've always been interested. I've always drawn since I was a kid. Like Josh said, you know, like his family. So was my family. My family drew a lot. As a kid, after school, I used to go over to my grandpa's house, and we always were drawing cartoons, Looney Tunes, Disney cartoons, Mickey Mouse, all that shit. My mom, she's real good at lettering. So I got a lot of my lettering from my mom, you know.
Oh,
yeah. And she could write like upside down and shit. She's left-handed. Oh, it's weird, man, but she's badass. So yeah, I was just always interested in it. My grandma would get, you know, stuff sent in from prison to her, like drawings and stuff, you know, for the holidays, and I would see these drawings, and I loved it all. Lowrider magazines, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I was just really like attracted to all that artwork. I remember in middle school, I would draw a lot of letters, you know, with a pen on homeboys' hands and shit. You know what I mean? They want to pretend like they're tattooed and shit. So fast forward, going on with school, that was just middle school. High school, I didn't think I was going to be a tattoo artist. It wasn't on my mind. So what was on my mind was I was going to go to MMI over in Arizona, Phoenix.
what's that?
So it's a Motorcycle Mechanics Institute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
okay,
going to learn how
okay.
to work on Harleys and stuff like that. Yeah, I got accepted to it and everything. I had like a graduation party. It was all Harley themed and shit, you know, because I was going to go do that. Then during high school, I was already pinstriping. I was already doing the car shows on the side, doing murals and paintings and shit. So, and that was with school, you know what I mean? I'm going to school, and then after school, I'm hustling this art. So I don't know, it just came to my mind. I was like, man, what if I just stay here and then push my art more? Because now I'm going to have all fucking day. You know what I mean? All day to fucking push this shit. So I decided to stay home. And just hustle my art. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump into a tattoo shop. And that's when I jumped in and started.
What shop did you jump into?
I went to Golden Rose, which was off of Bandera. Just right up.
Just right here, right?
Yeah, just right up the street.
Just right up the block.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
So what? You just tattooed at Golden Rose and Firme?
So I was there at Golden Rose. I learned under a couple of artists there. I left Golden Rose. I was with Nate. Rest in peace, Nate. MF Nate Baptiste. Y'all might know him by. He took me under his wing. He taught me a lot how to draw. I know earlier we were talking about like coils and stuff. He helped me put a coil together.
Oh, well, we were doing that off the record. What do you mean coils? Like, what's that about?
So coils, you got rotary. I'm new to the game, so I jumped in coils maybe for like 2 years. I didn't learn too much. I learned how to put it together. You know, I used one for a couple years. But Nate, man, that's all he used. And flash sheets, that's all he did was flash sheets, and, you know, just running his coil.
So what else is there besides coil?
Yeah, you got rotary, which is like, I really don't know how to explain it, but you could like with coils, you could.
Who was breaking it? Weren't you breaking it down a little bit earlier? Who was breaking it down earlier?
So you could like with the rotary, you could like change in tip, kind of like a spray can. You know, you have a spray can, and you could just change out the tips to a fat tip, skinny tip, shit like that.
Oh,
so you could do that with
It's
the
like a
rotary.
different motor.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that's the wireless one.
No, well, they have the rotary. It's actually the motor.
The
Like,
style, and then
the way the
Dude, I'm ignorant to like what they are.
So the way
I
the
just
motor
sit there and
moves.
try not to move around when I get tatted.
yeah,
But
With the rotary, you have like the motor that's built for it's extending, and you know, while pushing a pin through the center of it, and so it's rotating rotary, right? And then from there, he's saying instead of you having to switch out your entire needle assembly, you could just switch out your cartridges.
Oh, that's why
Which
it's
is
easy. That's
separate.
why it's
Yeah, it's a
easier for
whole
them to
lot more
switch
convenient.
between the shader and the liner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's the big part where it
so
caught
like if you want different tips, let's just say you're gonna use 3 different needles, right? With the coil, you're gonna have.
You can do that with coils too, right? With
But you'll need like a certain
separate
tube
tip.
or whatever.
Yeah, it's like adding a little attachment in a
It's
sense.
just the way it operates.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're using
It's the
like
way it
3
operates in
different
the-
coils.
Coils got, like,
So what do you
into
prefer?
It fucking
I
bounces.
prefer whatever works for what you're trying to do. Like, I know there's people that get down with coil, and they could probably get down on a certain tattoo with a coil rather than a rotary machine. I like rotary. I use rotary, but I don't knock coil. I mean, one thing what I was doing when I first started was using coils for my lettering. It could come out crisp. I want to get back on it, but yeah, it could pull out a crisp ass line like butter.
It's just we got spoiled with those rotaries,
We got
man.
spoiled.
It's like if you want to
like
have
efficiency.
like 4 different line weights, you need to have 4 different coil machines rather than having one rotary that would take 4 different cartridges.
Oh, okay.
Or you got 4 different line weights, and then you just fucking pop in a cartridge for shading. You don't have to have that 5th machine to do that shading or
Right.
3rd machine.
Bet.
Even
Man,
if you have the
bet,
grip that holds the cartridges.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You have a coil that's gonna bounce different. So
Yeah.
one coil might be good for lining, or another coil might be good for shading. For
sure.
It's all in the bounce and shit.
See, like-
Yeah, because you tune those coils too to hit a certain way, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I'm
yeah.
trying to like prod y'all, pick
Yeah,
y'all's
yeah.
brains about it, because I know there's a lot of people out there that just get tatted. They don't know the science behind it.
Yeah, so you tune them a certain way how you want them to hit rather than the rotaries hitting the same
Continue.
consistent.
Yeah,
You know?
you already know what you're gonna get. It's gonna produce the same hit.
Rotaries are just it spoiled us, man. And now that all this wireless stuff is out, it's like you turn your rotary machine into a wireless machine, and just makes tattooing so much more
Because
easier. It's just
rotaries
no
could still
wire.
have the regular needle and tube, but they don't always necessarily have the cartridge.
Right,
it's like
right.
like
the rotaries have the capability to connect. The tube
when
that can,
rotaries
is
first
gonna
came out,
have.
that's how it was.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
had
yeah.
cartridges.
It's like a
Exactly.
carbureted motor to like a computerized motor. You know what I mean? Old school car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's just really
Some
about
rotaries hit
efficiency.
harder than others
Like-
too, you know?
I would say though it is beneficial if you start off with coils and then move to rotaries. Just
For
so,
sure, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it makes a difference. You can fuck somebody up with the rotary machine like easily.
yeah.
Yeah, you can
You
chop their
chew them
skin
up.
up.
The machine's doing a lot of work, so if you're staying in a certain spot,
You're gonna chew them
Yeah.
the
and you
fuck
don't
up.
feel like you are, you know?
Because
Yeah.
like it's already made for everything. So like you can fucking chop a motherfucker up, or you can like really do some soft blending.
Yeah.
Like it's made for
Chill,
everything.
Josh.
You gotta really work it in there.
Chop them up and blend them.
I will say though, man, rotaries have made it easier for the newer artists, man. Like
Yeah.
you see cats tearing it up and only been tattooing for like 2 years, man. But you know, it's just because it's similar to holding a big ass marker or a big ass pencil.
Right.
You know, it's the same feeling.
Yeah,
you
now
know,
they're shaped like that, you know?
like when I
Exactly.
first started tattooing, I had to learn
Hey,
how.
wait. How
Oh,
did
we're-
you?
we're
How did you start tattooing?
You know, I didn't start tattooing. You know, for like all these other cats, I've been drawing for years and years. Like I've been.
Whoa. First of all, I remember being like, this guy sat behind me in GMO in high school, and he was the only guy in high school with a damn tattoo.
Way back, yeah. That's a funny story right there, man. That tattoo, actually, my dad took me when I was 14 years old, man. One day he asked me, "You want to go get a tat?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to get a tat." And then we took me to his friend's house. We're in this little room. I say, "I want a koi fish." And he's flipping through, my dad's flipping through a mag. He says, "No, get this." I'm like, and it's a fucking mermaid, a topless mermaid. I'm like, I don't want to, like, I want a koi fish. I don't want a topless mermaid. Like, I'm 14 years old. Anywho, well, my dad wanted me to get that because he's trying to piss off my mom. They had just gone through some shit, and he's like, "Nah, you're gonna get this." So I fucking walk out of there with a topless mermaid. I still got it on my arm. I want to blast over that bitch. But it's my dad didn't have any tats. By the way, he didn't have any tats. And then I walk out of there with a fucking mermaid. Even my brother and my friends were like, "Why'd you get a mermaid?" But you know, it is what it is.
That's tight.
But yeah, man. Back to the whole how I got into tattooing. I've been drawing since I was a wee one, man. Drawing fucking Mario characters,
Yeah,
Street
man,
Fighter.
I remember in high school
fucking-
you were
I
always
just-
drawing.
in high school I was big on the surrealism shit. When I'm not tattooing and I'm not drawing tattoo shit, I'm usually drawing surreal shit like that Salvador Dali crap. But how I got into tattooing kind of found me, man. I have a family member that's in the tattoo community, and he saw that I was cranking out art. before tattooing, I actually had a t-shirt company, Hokasas Inc., man. And
Bro, I still remember that shoot we did in the Lone Star.
Yep.
We snuck in like there was what, like 6 or 7 of us?
Yeah.
We snuck in there. We had a good old time. I remember that.
And there was a crackhead that popped out of nowhere. You're like, dude, if you weren't with me, would have been in trouble. Pretty much, man.
That's right, man.
But he wasn't.
Pretty much crackheads popping out of every corner on this city.
Yeah.
Bro,
but this one was dangerous though, according to Lewis.
Like he was strapped
Bro,
up.
one time I was in there and I found like a whole VR set. So like there was this bum probably
Just-
high on crack. just
Having the time of his life.
having a
Yeah.
great time.
Man.
Virtual reality.
Yeah.
You should see my dad try to play with that one. He was like, "What the fuck? He couldn't even hold the controller the right way, bro."
Nah,
Like he couldn't hold the controller the right way. It was so fucking funny. Walking into walls and shit. I couldn't even fuck with that.
I want to try that shit.
It's hard.
It's cool, man. It's cool. That should be our shit. Yeah. But yeah, man. I have a family member that's in the tattoo community, and or he owns a shop and shit. And him and his wife saw that I was cranking out art and doing my thing. And one day they just asked me, "You want to learn how to tattoo?" And that was it, man. Rest was history.
How long ago was that?
That was back in 2014.
Nice.
So you've been doing it like 6-7 years.
Probably not as long because I've been I've had full-time jobs here and there, so I would work my job, go to the shop. So I've been doing it full-time probably about 5 years.
Nice.
Been tattooing longer than that, but you don't count that stuff in the beginning when you're learning, fucking people up. That's why I say you tattoo your friends, your friends' friends, and like I was at a shop, Red Dirt, man. These fools gave me the keys, and this was like I auditioned with Inkline and Red Dirt. And the dude from Inkline, I don't know, the young dude owned
Joe's Volcano.
Joe's Volcano.
Yeah, James.
Yeah.
James is the owner of Joe's Volcano.
Damn, that's the guy.
He wasn't getting back to me quick enough, man. So
Co-owner.
So I says, fuck it, I'm gonna go with Red Dirt, man. And I was in there kind of just they gave me keys and let me I look back and I'm like, fuck, dude, like I shouldn't have been in that position, but when you're trying to fucking push yourself and grow and get out there and learn the shit, you got to basically put yourself in it,
Yeah, for sure.
And it was crazy, man. And here I am later on,
Nice.
fucking 7 years later, or what is that? 8 years later?
Yeah, because Inkline's only been open for about 7 years now.
Yeah. Is Colin still there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of my best friends right there.
Yeah,
right
Colin's
now.
cool, man. He worked. Yeah.
Colin's cool. He's
Colin's
a good
cool.
guy.
But yeah, man. Art goes way back, man. I've been drawing for, like you said, I was sitting behind you, fucking making fun of you and fucking drawing.
School,
and
right?
shit.
It goes back to school, bro.
Yeah, but making fun of you because you were my boy. It's different when you
Not
make
'cause the way he looks, right?
Nah, he was my boy, man.
Nah, man, he used to have he had my back in high school. Made sure no one picked on me. I loved it.
Nobody fucking.
Hey, say damn quick with the singer.
You don't
He'll
sit-
be here all night.
Hey, Louis, how'd you get into tattooing? Talking to the mic, bro.
Yeah, let me get this over here.
You want to eat that Reese's first?
No, actually, we'll wait on that one. all right, stop it. So, I guess, I gravitated towards tattooing in prison also. I did 6 on the 8, and I guess I started drawing around 2013, 2014. And that was just like somebody threw me a grid and taught me how to do that. And just said, like, have that, here's some books, they test around magazines and whatnot. You just use the grid, put that picture in there, and there are other guys that tattooed that I hadn't even thought of that yet. And then I had a celly that actually like made tattoo machines, and I didn't need a commissary, so like that kind of became my job at one part, where I was just making, I guess, kind of a coil machine in a sense. So you'll get a screw, you'll break open a fan nother, usually those that are burned out, and you salvage the extra copper wire that's inside that fan nother, and you'll make sure your first 100 wraps are perfect, along the grooves, side to side, and then from there you do an additional 700 to 800.
Man,
So you're wrapped in a screw.
You're speaking German to me,
You're
brother.
losing them, bro.
Yeah, you're wrapped in a screw with a bunch of copper wire, man, and so from there you'll have 2 different leads at the end, and you'll connect some headphone wire the handphone wire that plugs into the auxiliary jack. You can actually take from a broken radio and put it in the back of your fan that actually works, and they'll splice those wires into the relay. Yeah. So then,
relay, right?
yeah.
It's
So
like a
then,
coil.
yeah. So then your machine just plugs right into it. So.
Yo,
you
man,
don't have,
that's kind of baller that y'all know how to make shit like
somebody
that.
figured that shit out. And
Like,
just
that-
became
that's
this
baller
crazy-
as
that's
hell,
pretty
man.
cool.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't even know
couldn't
where to
use those,
start.
bro. The relays, I couldn't use them. They're similar to coils.
How would you do it? Because I know he kind of broke it down.
I would
like-
use a motor, a spinner.
Yeah,
From,
spinners are a
like,
different kind.
motor.
What do you mean?
A
The-
motor
the-
that spins.
I,
you know?
I don't know. The only spinner I know is has to do with porn.
Oh shit!
I thought you were gonna say rims.
Ah!
It's not that kind of
That's the difference with the
podcast,
motor. The
bro.
the relay has a bounce.
Hey,
right?
get closer to the mic.
The relay has a bounce, kind of like a coil. Same shit, right? It has a bounce, right?
Okay.
The,
Has a bounce, all
the
right.
rotary, is a spinner. It spins. It's a motor that spins. Same shit,
Okay. Yo, man, that really is dope that y'all can make machines from scratch like that.
Yeah. So yeah, you do have the ones that plug it straight into the wall.
Hey, brother, just remember to get
Oh
close
yeah,
to the
let me
mic.
turn this. You have the ones that do plug into the wall, right? And then you have to get the ladies and take relays out of the
Had a
dishwasher
battery
machine. Yeah, you have the dishwasher machine
wristband
relays,
and
all
shit,
kinds of shit. It's crazy.
I would say though
Somebody
the
figured that out.
the
at
whole
one
back to
point.
the whole
That's cool.
rotaries and coil shit. If a coil breaks on you, you can fix that fucker. Like you can always fix it. It's never dead. But a rotary machine, when that shit's gone, it's gone. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, it's dead. You need a new motor or you need something. You're gonna fix that bitch yourself. Yeah.
What you mean? We couldn't hear you. What?
The rotary, or not the rotaries, but the coils, you got to tune them and shit to make them hit a certain way.
Oh,
the rotary
okay.
is going to spin constant. You know what you're going to get with it,
Okay.
Like, I think that's, like, for me, that's why, I didn't really like the coils too much because I would have to tune them and shit too much. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of
Instead worrying about tattooing and
maintenance.
shit. By the time I get it to hit the way I want to and shit, I'm already frustrated. And I'm like, man, like, I'm trying to get this tattoo done. Like,
That's
now
also the
we're not
benefit of a
working
rotary
out.
machine. There's less like you don't have to fuck with it. You don't have to tune it. You don't have to
fuck
do anything.
around,
You just
straight up,
fucking
yeah.
get in there, slap in the cartridge, and get to work, man.
So what is everyone at this table from San Antonio?
Yep.
I'm actually born in Houston.
So you're from Houston.
H-Town.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh? You
And
from
the
you from
strip
you from the
clubs are dope
town?
there.
Yeah,
Oh,
what do you
shit,
know?
yeah.
Come on, man.
Thanks, love,
You seen me and how I eat?
Yeah, like triple stories and shit. 3 stories, fucking
Yeah, you already
elevators and shit, fucking.
You could smoke in those strip clubs and everything.
Oh man,
X,
Man, did
X is
Eddie-
actually from Marbach. It's a small section in
Yeah,
San
yeah.
Antonio. It's like
he's a
a
Marbachian.
war zone, if you will.
Yeah, shout
Bro,
out to
yeah,
Marbach, man.
we touched on this last time. It is a little bit of a war zone. Like, I still can't believe I saw like footage from a shootout at a high school like that. That shit looked like GTA.
Yeah,
Like, y'all know what I'm talking about,
they're
right? Y'all
fucking
saw
around
that
over
shit?
there.
Shootouts,
Yeah,
there's
I was
fucking
getting
bums
tattooed
walking freely,
that
they're
day,
fucking
right?
Shooting up in the
Hey,
fucking alleys,
By this
you know?
Don't y'all have some interesting characters that just show up at the shop all the time?
Humphreys when I used to well, shout out to Firnacopias because I apprenticed there, so obviously I was always there. So yes, fucking Humphreys, bro, that was a character. That's a frequenter.
Yeah,
if
I
you
remember.
will.
I remember
We tried to
seeing him
send
in
him
your
home.
stories all the time.
Yeah, we tried to send him home and shit, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, but
What do you
just-
mean you tried to send him home?
He
Like,
floated back on his
Yeah,
raft.
he's from up north and shit.
like what?
Wichita
Like,
Falls up north.
oh, like North Texas. Okay.
Yeah, we
So what?
tried to-
y'all got him a bus ticket or what?
Well, we
Nah,
have
nah,
a
we
shop.
told him to go
Convention
home.
over there and shit. We tried to drop him off, but he didn't want to go.
Yeah, we got a
We
shop
went to
over there
States.
too.
Nah, there's more than 3 shops.
That's
Yeah,
the
we
fourth
got
one,
Female
yeah.
Copias, Wichita Falls.
Hey, where the shops at?
We got 35 in military, the south side. Then we got Marbach.
Ah,
Then
Culebra.
we got Culebra 1604.
okay. And you said another one,
And
Wichita
then Wichita
Falls.
Falls, yeah. Hell yeah.
So what if y'all weren't tattooing? What would you be doing?
Oh man,
Graphic designing.
Yeah,
That's what I'd be doing behind.
I remember when you came back from Houston, you had that dilemma. Like, I guess graphic design wasn't big in this city yet.
Well, that's when I got my associates. I got my associates out there. Came back to San Antonio. Couldn't find any gigs in graphic design, so I got myself back in school to get my bachelor's to get me back into Houston, and I just stayed out there, and I was working in the basic beauty industry, fucking the straightening irons and shit, man. I was doing shit for them for about 7 years.
That's cool.
And then 1 year, my wife, that girl, had my back since day one, man. One day she's like, let's do something different, man. I'm like, what? Like, what do you want to do? And she's like, I don't know, let's do something with your art. I'm like, fuck, no pressure, right? But yeah, when we started the t-shirt company, man, Casas Inc., and that's kind of the shit that opened all the windows to where I am today, man. So that's how it all started.
Hey, so
quit our jobs, sold our house, and moved back to San Antonio in 2013.
Oh wow,
or
okay.
14, one of those.
Hey, so earlier we were kind of brushing up on NFTs, like
that NFTs, man. That shit's I'm still trying to learn it. I just got in it.
yeah, I'm like I'm super ignorant about it, but man, I wish I knew more. Just because, like, I don't know, like I know so many people that are so talented at like graphic design that like,
dude, like people are banking off that shit, dude. Like kids,
That's a great idea.
kids are fucking paying off their parents' loans and paying off their houses, their cars and shit off these NFTs, man. Non-frangible tokens or some shit like that. I'm probably not saying it right, but it's pretty easy to get into. You just have to get yourself a wallet, and there's so many wallets out there.
I fuck with that crypto wallet because I love that Shiba. Buy some Shiba. Let's get that Shiba up.
Yeah.
Let's get that Shiba up.
I think
we need it on Robinhood.
I think a good concept is if you have like artists alike.
If you got what now?
Artists alike, groups like us in the room.
So I got my homies here.
To all get on
so
it.
Say we all collaborate into a project. Everybody does 6 different little digitalized projects, right?
Yeah.
You have, say, 5 to 10 to 20 people doing it, and you produce multiple copies, say 36 each of those projects. You could sell those, and you'll be getting, I guess, almost like a royalty off of every time that it resells.
Yeah.
So somebody can resell it for a profit, but you're still going to keep on getting like a certain percentage off the.
And I'm still super ignorant to the situation. Like,
dude, it's something wild.
But I know it sparks my ear because, like I said, I know so many like
some futuristic stuff that people are gonna keep on doing. But
I know so many dope artists that it just like it sparks my ear because I see some of these NFTs coming up and they're not that dope.
No,
Dude.
And they're selling for a lot of money.
How do
Millions.
you know which one is?
Millions.
I'm just saying, like personally, like
okay.
you know how you look at something and you're just
I
like,
don't know NFTs.
Right, so
that's
here's a
something
cool
I
thing
don't know.
about NFTs.
I don't know NFTs.
hey, but brother, like Tim, you do know art,
Brother Tim.
and you do know
Brother
like
Tim.
Lew Sico. You do know art, and you know what's good and what's not good. And there's a lot of stuff out there that isn't good that's making a lot of money.
I just don't get there's rappers out there, there's basketball players
there's
spending
rappers out there that
millions of
suck.
dollars on these NFTs, but what are they going to do with that NFT is what I am confused about. Like,
Okay, so here's another thing I learned about NFTs is that they had different
School us, Louis.
They had different kinds of like perks to it. Like you had like this group that's like different kinds of NFTs, right? Well, every time you buy one, you get like exclusive like invites to a yacht club and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, it's just different kinds of weird stuff like that.
Pizza party, fucking island. What is it called?
Look, no, dude.
Island Boy.
Besides that, like, no, they had.
don't promote them,
They
man.
had
Don't promote them.
Look.
They
They have on a micro concept that there's a project launched that I heard, like, I think I saw on TikTok. But anyway, they had the idea where they were going to every time that you buy an NFT, they're also going to give you the rights to this sweater. They're going to send you one of these sweaters. Yeah. No. Here's the
It's
thing.
like a fan club
that
shit, though.
If
That's
they
like
make
a
a
cult
video
shit,
game
It's
with
like
that
fucking-
on there,
don't
if somebody
take shit up
resells
there
it,
or what?
resells the rights, yeah, like you can make money off of that. Like you'll have the rights to that sweater if somebody decides to put it in a video game or something like that. You have these virtual worlds.
So what? So
that they're
you're
making
saying
with-
that like that Travis Scott skin is an NFT?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like in Call of Duty when you're like
Stuff like that, like say it ends up
when
being,
you're buying skins and shit like
can
that.
You
be
have the
anything.
right to now have that in a
it can
video
be
game or
art. It
something
can be
like that.
music.
Yeah,
It can be a GIF. Like it's all kinds of anything that's digital. A song, like it's it's just crazy, dude. It's crazy that this new fucking currency is exploding the way it is to the point where people are making millions of dollars like off some little fucking GIF or JPEG they put on the internet.
Yo. If anybody out there listening can school me on this, come sit here and come school me on this shit because I want to know what I want to know what's up. I want to hook my homies.
I want to
up.
be here just to listen because, like I said, this is all new to me. You know, I'm seeing people make money, so I like making money. So why not try to get involved and figure it out? But I'm still learning. But hey, man, enough about us. What about you, Lou?
I was about to say.
Yeah, it's like we're here all here talking about tattoos and stuff. It's
Your
like,
worst experience.
My worst experience?
Your
What?
worst
Getting
experience
tattooed?
is not tattooing somebody else, bro.
All right, check it out. I got Joey Jordison with tits on my leg. All right.
Oh yeah, I hate some of Lou's tattoos, and I still haven't tattooed this motherfucker, dude.
Nah, that's probably like the one tattoo I really don't like. But it makes me smile because the girl that's like after broke my nose one time
no hell.
while she was riding me.
Joey?
Hey, this is a fun stuff that.
But
we
I don't want
remember.
to talk about it. I'm done talking.
What about
this.
light catchers, man? You did some right? Some light
Yeah.
catchers?
Shout out light catcher. Shout out George Washington Elementary. I got
You
the
were
other
like a teacher, man.
the other day. I got invited to come speak to some children about photography. Like,
Oh no shit.
I love taking pictures. I don't know if you know that.
Degenerates and shit.
No, it was awesome, bro. Like, I got to show like they're an after school program. Like, it's a school in the east side, off New Braunfels Street. I was privileged enough to go and speak to them. Shout out Francisco. I showed them my photography. It was a real humbling event, bro. Like,
Nice.
there's very few things that impress me and humble me, and this really humbled me.
What
like,
grade were they?
bro? They were like 4th, 5th graders. Like,
Damn, can you imagine when we were 4th graders, man?
Seeing
What the
this
hell
guy?
we were doing? Oh yeah,
Just
see,
some
that
fool walking in.
right? You're like, who the hell
I'll
is
say,
this
what
dude?
did the shirt say? It says fuck.
Is he gonna sell us some ice cream?
I didn't wear any fuck shirts. All right.
Okay.
I was in some Six
I want
Block.
some
Shout out
candy.
6 Block. Shout out Journey. Anyways, so like
That's cool though,
Shout out
man.
the
That's
kids.
cool, man.
Like they were impressing me with like their shooting. Like they
They
knew what,
shot. Damn, you going to the
knew
east side?
Yeah, what are they shooting? They got some
Bro.
45s or 40s.
Hey, what's really rowdy? As soon as we walked out of the building, we found a showcasing on the school property, man.
Oh yeah.
Like it's real out there, man. Like
Yeah.
it's really real. Like it's I don't know, but these little kids impressed me. Like they knew what ISO was, man. Like they knew how to fuck with that on the camera. Like shout out Francisco for teaching them that. Like I didn't learn that until my 20s.
That's cool,
So
man.
Francisco, he teaches these fools on the
Yeah,
daily.
man, shout out. I'm gonna figure out how to raise some money for him or something because like he had like 12 of his cameras out and he has these kids like with his equipment. Like
That's cool.
that it's super humbling. Like I couldn't believe that. Like I can't believe that. Like you know, teachers got to do it like that. Like
Oh, they just got patience too, man. Little kids
Yeah,
these days,
for real.
man. They
Like, I shout out to teachers, cause
Yeah.
man, leave it up to them. Ain't not people like us.
we gotta walk. I gotta walk around with them and I gotta show them how to do some instant photography with the Instax. And I really want to get them an Instax for their club. That's what I'm gonna
Instax,
try
what's
and
that?
raise some.
I don't know what Instax is.
Instax is all those books right there. It's called Instacrack, and it's called Instacrack for a reason. Like they're all instant pictures. You know, I didn't get to edit them. You know what I mean? Like
You're gonna have to make that kid friendly though for 4th graders.
oh yeah, I didn't show him that. I
gotcha,
showed him a
gotcha.
slideshow of a bunch of other photography I did, but I didn't even show him that really because like I didn't want to.
That's the crack.
I didn't want to
That's the
talk
crack.
about my crack. I call it Instacrack because I get a little high when I take pictures. Like
Yeah,
I'm sober now.
I never get in on that, but I always see my friends in on it. They look great in their photos.
partake?
I like your photos.
Oh, are you talking shit?
He's saying you don't.
No, I'm
take
saying
pics
it's
of
like
him,
it's like
and why
instant
isn't he,
crack. Like I never smoked that one yet.
Yo, all I know is like just taking pictures. I get high off that shit. I get my buzz off that. I get my fix off that.
It's
And,
just like us tattooing. That's That's
Yeah,
what I
like-
yeah.
You know, it's
It is like that for me.
Like,
you know, it's
I-
a trip, dude. Like people we've tattooed, we're gonna die with them. Like I'm gonna die with you. Like I tattooed your ass. Like,
You're right. You're
His
right.
ass?
And he did tattoo my ass.
Pretty
You want to
close.
see?
Pretty close.
Yeah, let's see. Come on.
No, you don't want to show him that shit. You don't want to show.
Aaron is not proud of that one. Apparently,
Oh,
he's,
no
Well,
good.
dude,
he's
that
told me
that
like 3 or 4 times
guinea
not to
pig.
show it
Name
off.
is it?
Yeah.
What's
The Aztec? The Aztec, the Aztec.
My little Aztec warrior.
We saw Wu-Tang Clan there, right, Tim? That shit was tight.
Nah, but back to Instacrack. I've never even talked about it on my show. I've never talked about it like too much.
You
Like,
should.
So the
Yeah,
first
let's
time.
hear it. Let's
Eric,
hear
come
it.
on.
It's like
Very
the
interesting.
fucking grand opening.
well, like I'm done with this series. I'm done with book 3. I'm getting ready to start a new book.
Book 4.
The
No,
New Testament.
man, I'm just. It's
Switching
a new
it
book.
up?
I want to stray away from the instant photography because I don't want these people to think I'm a one trick pony. Like I'm
dumb.
dope. I'm dope at what I do.
So
like
you start rapping? Or
I'm
what?
sorry. No. Hey, but real talk. I did used to run a rap label.
Hell yeah! Shout out
was-
to his rap label.
Shout out to Team
Dope
Hollow
House
Point.
Records.
It was the music industry is a very like it's a money pit.
It's
like,
a dog eat dog world.
It's a money pit, bro. Like I don't know. You're gonna lose more than you gain before you actually gain anything. I don't know. But I had a great time. I had a great experience. Like I don't regret anything I've ever done in this damn life, whether it's whatever. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm working on some new stuff. I ain't trying to do Instacrack no more.
Some art shit?
So what's up with your worst
Painting?
tattoo experience though?
My worst tattoo experience?
Yeah.
Who did you tattoo? Like, what?
I
Like,
tattooed
Who
anybody.
tattooed you that you were like, fuck?
I'm not gonna say any names, but my
well,
worst
your
tattoo.
Aztec, right?
My
The
worst
Aztec?
tattoo. My worst tattoo experience was probably. I don't know. I'm actually pretty proud. No, actually, my
Unbreakable.
worst tattoo experience is this right here. Yeah.
Why?
I mean, can you read it?
You weren't established in 91?
It's 83.
Oh, damn.
I guess he wasn't.
Yo, I'm real.
I see what you mean.
I'm really close. I'm really
Hit the
close to
button.
just like. I'm really close to just like making that a black box.
Wow, what is this fucking?
Is that wrong of me? Like I'm really close to
Is
doing
that wrong?
I mean, yeah, I thought you were established in 91, bro. I guess you're 83, you know? Put some white highlights
And I
in
mean,
there.
look where it is. It's like boom, right
Yeah.
there. Like
Let me
see it again from here.
Honestly, my wrist
Oh yeah,
tattoos are
you
the
know what?
worst
I
ones
didn't
hate
even know that
out of
was
my mind.
letters, fool. I thought that was a shape.
So should I just
He
black
was
this out? Like it's not
Nah,
salvageable,
but,
right?
Nah, bro, because that homeboy over there with the sun shades, the little Grim Reaper, he was born in 91, bro, so it doesn't matter.
It'll be all right.
Yeah,
You'll
you
be
just
all
gotta
right.
make a story for that shit, man. Whenever you got it, you just make a story. Just
So what? Should I black it out or should I have
Nah,
someone try
that
and
was
put
what
some
is it?
when
Let me
white
see what
highlights?
this
born.
Hey, you
What do you
should
mean?
give that fool a cloak.
Yeah,
Nah,
there you
know what?
go.
That's
Yeah,
throwback,
yeah.
bro.
And
Turn
throw
it
some
into a
stars
throwback
in it and
tab,
shit.
bro.
I don't know.
You know what?
It's not
Right?
a
I'm
throwback
really-
tat. I got this maybe like 3-4 years
Well,
ago.
we can't read it.
Oh,
I know, bro. It's
I would give him a cloak,
Do you-
bro.
do you wanna
You
say-
know
do
what?
you wanna
I'd
say who
rather
did
leave
it?
that than cover it with the
Nah.
solid.
Nah, it's cool.
I don't
We're
want to do him like that.
I know.
It's
I was
cool.
just trying. I was gonna see what you would
Then
say.
It's like, well, you had a tattoo there, and now you just got a
Well.
solid shape that doesn't even fucking like. You know what I mean? It has no purpose. At that
You know,
point.
if you
Give that guy a cloak.
if you
That's
even
hard.
have a reason to call out that tattoo, like you don't want it, man. Like,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
real.
I mean, you
I
don't
mean,
want it.
it's the one I don't like because it's like
cover it with an
everyone
actual
sees that.
tattoo.
I mean, can you cover this with
Yeah,
anything
you
though?
can.
Josh's idea.
It's cloak. Give him a badass cloak.
Cloak it
He's
up.
like this.
On this guy,
Yep, just cloak it up.
you don't think
Continue.
that'll look corny because
Nah,
he-
yeah, I wouldn't do it close.
there's no
Nah,
neck.
well,
I wouldn't.
Nah, well, Tim ain't thinking outside the box.
I would put. You know what I would do? I would do an 83 over that.
Oh, there you go.
That's just like an
An
8-3.
8-3 over it. Yeah, but do it fucking.
Do it,
with,
Tim.
With fucking grays and whites and shit.
You should do it, Tim.
So, hey, but
An outline.
can it be done though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tim
it
can
can.
do it. Tim could do it. He said he
It's
would
gonna
do
be
it.
a process.
Yeah, I
It's
heard
gonna
him.
be like a
I heard him too. I
fucking-
second that.
How
You don't
many
think that-
sessions do you
it can be
think?
done next?
How many sessions
That-
do you think?
Just like a regular 83 over that. Like that's fucking scarred and shit. So you're gonna see it raised already.
Yeah, I think it can be done.
Are you just saying that, or do you
would
mean
rather put a
that?
cloak?
Nah,
Or would you rather put a black box?
No, I'm-
Next box 360.
Sorry, I'm already thinking about outside the box, cloak
I
style.
don't like that idea.
Well, then do the
I don't
83
like the
tomorrow.
black box.
Hey, but you think it can be done though, Tim?
yeah, I could be covered for sure.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be.
So I
covered.
just shouldn't put a black box over it.
Me
Not a
personally, I would
box.
leave it like that.
You can put some color on it.
I gotta cover up on my wrist, bro.
Let me see what you got. What you got?
Oh yeah,
look
let's
at
just
the
say
rings.
about
What you
tattoos
got?
he doesn't like. Here we go.
And who did that one?
I was thinking about tattoos
my
you
least
didn't like.
favorite
That's
job
the
in
one that
the
came
day.
into mind.
That's not bad though, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you can at least make out what that
What
is.
is that?
Like
You can make it out, huh?
it's. I see a skull.
With what?
Oh, I didn't know there was something else to it.
Let me check it out.
That's a skull.
Can I check it out, Tim?
What about you,
Okay,
X? Do you got
okay.
any tattoos you don't
A
like?
little bit of mud
Nice.
season, but
It's
tattoos
muddy.
on
Yeah, you see a skull.
Like,
Hey, but real quick, what are
better
those
than the
lines
rest.
on your finger? What's that
Oh,
mean?
man.
What are you measuring with
measure
that?
shit.
That is not for you.
he likes to see how
That is not
tall
for
their
you, my
slit
friend.
is.
Damn.
He goes like this.
No, but
favorite
seriously, what do you
tattoos?
measure with that?
Well, it
What do
goes
you
back to the
measure
pinstriping
shit?
shit, symmetrical shit. You know what I mean? Just measuring, but I mean, could be
Measuring.
measuring.
Yeah, it's a measuring
Like, what
tool.
is that?
Trim
2
work,
inches?
you know
3
what I mean?
inches?
This is
Talk to me.
actually 3 inches, my friend.
Oh, hey.
Get some carpentry done. Fucking get some
Hey, it's
trim
not that
done,
kind of
you know?
That's
podcast.
not that kind of podcast.
It is tonight.
This bottle cap's about half an inch, maybe a little bit more.
What about you, Josh? Are there any
Three-quarters.
tattoos you don't like on you?
Oh, he has a
You-
bunch, bro.
You
He loves
know,
all his tats. Every single one of them.
the only one I don't like is
Hey, play this
know.
song.
Hey, you don't need to pull that
I
out.
don't know.
oh. No, actually, it was the one I got covered up already.
What'd you
couple
get covered
years
up?
ago. It was a Deftones white pony, but I love Deftones, but they fucked it up. It was all scarred and it was all raised and it was all fucked up, but I covered up
Hey, when you say raised, what do you mean?
like scarred, so it's all like
So is there
like,
scarring here? Like,
overworked it.
overworked it, so like
Like 3D.
it's not. Yeah, it's like
Okay,
3D, like
okay.
For the
it-
blind.
It's not smooth like that, you know.
Shit, I got tattoos that are raised too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who were they raised by?
Raised by a group.
Hey, Louis, is there any
Two of
tattoos
no
you don't
girls.
like that you got on you?
Definitely not by Who were you
Actually-
raised by, Louis?
Who was I raised by?
Yeah.
Come on, tell us.
No. Is there any tattoos on you don't like, bro?
He has a badass back.
Actually, oh yeah, my first tattoo.
Show us your back.
What was that?
Oh man, it's horrible. It's like a tribal with some Japanese kanji in
Wait,
between
does
it.
he really have a
It's
badass
horrible on
back
the
piece?
right shoulder blade.
That's what I was
tribal.
Hey, I want to see that back piece. Can I see that back
Now we
piece?
got to see the back piece.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Hey, this is not the kind of podcast.
I didn't see anything.
Come on, hurry up.
Uh-oh.
He's not lying. No.
I did that. I did that
Is that tribal and
Damn, bro.
Japanese mixed?
For real. What
So
the
it's
Well,
getting
here.
creative.
Like I said, I'll show
What
you
tribe
mine,
are you
show me
from,
yours.
by the way?
What tribe are you?
Mixture of
Horrible,
cultures.
yeah.
This is my back piece.
The
so
stakes
you
were
worry about it.
made.
Oh
Is
man.
that an owl girl with the?
Yeah, I
oh,
wouldn't-
It's Illuminati.
I wouldn't
And
trust
she's
that
a
bitch
Ouija.
as far as I
God
could throw her
damn.
fucking bird ass.
Actually, Aaron did that.
Oh
That's what I was saying. Nah, don't show, man. That was guinea pig days, man. That was the
Aaron.
first year of the tattoo. Like that was the first couple of months.
Hey, but
tattooing.
shout out,
I can read
shout out,
it.
Fresh. Fresh did the letters on my back.
What's
those- the
what's up
hands.
with the
Shout out
whose
to
idea was
Tyler
it
Liz.
with the girl head though?
It's a lechusa, man.
It's,
Oh, okay.
Come on.
you know what that is, right?
Yeah, dude, that
you
shit's
sure?
fucked up.
And she was Illuminati, right?
What's up?
She was Illuminati. She got the triangle on the belly.
No, it was a
She's
Ouija
troll,
board
part
piece.
troll.
A
Yeah,
planchette.
yeah. Now she had a triangle on the belly as well.
Oh,
Eye.
you were looking deep.
Well, I seen it right away.
It stared into your soul.
Louis loves triangles.
Man, I have some rough ones.
I don't know what it
Triangle
is.
master.
Yes,
Those
I do
triangles,
like
just get them.
it. Impossible
He actually
triangle,
prefers
actually.
those, right?
Do you,
Or not?
does everybody have
No, I think
tribal
what it
here?
is,
You probably
really,
don't have any tribal,
just like
right?
my-
I do
Three
not.
shapes.
I
You got
do-
tribal?
I do
I
not
hate
have tribal.
tribal, in fact.
Is-
You don't have tribal.
Oh, you're 35, so you might have it. How old are you?
I never did
25.
that.
So yeah, you wouldn't have
About
tribal.
to be
You-
29, but no tribal.
Yeah, I got tribal.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I'll be 39 this year, so I got tribal. That's why I figure you might have it.
You could cover it though. Like I don't suggest you doing
No,
black.
I
Like, you
no.
could cover it
I
with
got
black
some big
hat,
shit
bro.
going on right now. I want to make it into clouds
With
and
opaque
shit.
grays. The opaques.
Yeah.
Pigments.
I talked to my artist about making it
likes
into
it.
clouds because that's one of the tattoos I do regret. That one and the one I got when I was 14. That fucking mermaid.
What was that one?
The mermaid.
The mermaid.
Topless
That's
mermaid.
forced you to fucking get it.
Did you walk away from that story? Did you go to the
Can
bathroom?
I see that actually?
Yeah. She's there, and then I
It
got
ain't that bad.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
not like
and then
that.
I-
Really
It's-
tell
it-
well, you can't see where it's at, but
Yeah.
it was that by
She's
itself,
swimming,
and
but I
then I
can't
got
really
the
tell.
fucking dragon.
Yeah, I just remember in high school, just the
You can
mermaid.
cover that too. It's raised a little bit, but I think you.
Why you want to cover
it?
his tattoos for?
Well, now you
Tim's covering it.
like
Dude,
it,
everybody's
bro.
covering
They're
it.
already there, Tim.
Tim's I'm gonna get it. Tim to cover up my 83.
That made you get it.
I'm
That's
gonna
why, bro. You don't
You
like
know-
that shit.
I've seen those.
We cover up his. And
Let's see
you're
if
setting
it-
yourself up for
somebody
some
thinks you
cover
get a
ups
tattoo,
today,
you
boy.
like it, bro.
Y'all seen those big ass blastovers that people are doing nowadays? The big ass, thick ass bow lines.
Yeah, it's
I
tight.
think I'll do one of
Do
those
that,
over
yeah.
that, just
That's
because
better.
to see it's still there, like the
And then
story's still
saturate
there,
the color on there.
or just all black, just straight up like a tribal rose or some shit. Not tribal.
I think
but
a big ass
Put any
traditional
picture you
rose,
want on there,
super
saturate
fucking
the
bold.
That-
You know,
that-
would
that-
be
that's
sick.
That's what basically the
Don't
blastovers
sell
I've
yourself
seen.
short.
Yeah.
Put whatever image you want. and
Tim, go
saturate
ahead,
the
bro.
image,
Book him.
What, you got some openings or what?
But I've seen
Tim's
it done,
gonna be
man.
booked. You're gonna be booked, bro.
He
It's not
said straight up,
dark.
nah, I
It's not
don't.
dark. It can
I
be
know
done.
it can't be done,
but
it can't be done.
it's the whole-
Look at my wrist, bro.
I think the whole
you know?
story-
Yeah, look at his wrist. I can't see what the
It's
hell it
blurry.
is.
see it
That's
again, let's
blurry
see it
too,
again.
though.
Everybody
You
I
know?
tell that fucking mermaid story to, they get a kick out of it. Like my fucking
So
dad.
don't
I wanted
cover
to.
it.
Yo, hold up. As
Yeah,
long
you
as I've
can't
known you, I've
cover it,
never
man.
known that story. I never wanted to bug you and ask about that shit.
Yeah, man.
And I've known you
my
like
dad.
20 something years.
Hey,
Longer.
either cover with a koi fish or fucking leave it as is.
Nah, I do like I said, I'm that big blastover, man. I'll pull a
And do
picture
a
here in a
koi
little
fish.
Yeah,
bit.
you could do the koi fish finally.
Nah. I want something like traditional looking, man.
Nah, you like fuck the koi fish.
Yeah, I'm done with the koi fish.
All right.
Fuck the koi fish and the
all right.
mermaid. Like hell nah. We're
Nah,
onto
Tim's
some
booking
different shit.
himself deep today because naming shit he doesn't want. Dude would not want to do.
All right. Well,
I hate cover ups. I hate doing them. I got
We're-
forced.
wait.
I
So
actually
hold
got
up.
forced into
Yeah.
one
Hold
of
up,
them.
hold up. So you're not gonna do my cover up?
Nah, he was just giving you.
Just do the fucking cloak,
Not really,
fool.
bro. Nah, that's
Just do the
another
cloak.
thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like usually when it happens like that, like I get forced into tattooing something that's not even something that I like tattooing or that I even fucking want.
Tim, we're gonna figure out
And
how
it
to
turns
cover
into
it.
a
Me and
favorite.
you are
It
gonna
turns
figure
into
out
a
how to
favorite,
figure.
and then people want to wheel and deal and shit on prices. You know? Like,
Will and deal.
Yeah. Like hell nah. Like I'll do a discounted price if it's something I want to tattoo.
Isn't this crazy though? People always ask for like people like, hey man, hook me up, man. Hey, give
oh,
me a
yeah.
deal. Whatever you're doing, whether it's tattooing, selling
Anything.
t-shirts or anything. Hey man, hook me up. Or like, dude, why am I gonna hook you up? Like, I'm trying to. fucking
Yo,
make
I
a
get
living.
here.
that at my job, at my 8 to 5, at my I get that there. They're
8 to
like,
5?
they're like,
No, 9 to 5, huh?
bitch, I worked fucking today,
The mall opens at 9, motherfucker.
Hey, but anyways, yeah, like I get people coming at me like, yo, can we discount this? And I'm just like, yo, I can't. Like,
Like was this
we're
Walmart or what?
We're at Lids. We're not at the Pulga. Like, give me a break.
Dude, I've had people walk away for like tax on a t-shirt when I'm selling it when I'm doing like art shows and shit, dude. Like, they're like, oh, you're gonna charge me tax? I was like, yeah, I fucking pay taxes on this shit, man. Like.
It's
and
like I have to charge you
you're
tax.
You're gonna let me walk away for $2. I'm like, you're gonna walk away for $2? Like, I just don't get it, dog. Like, people just they want that deal, they want that hookup, even
It's
if
like,
they
am
don't
I
know
asking
you.
you to buy what I'm selling?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Like, you're asking me.
It's crazy, man.
Look, it's
This is
like that with
crazy.
anything. You know?
Yeah, man.
Anything,
people
anything.
people are people, and we don't know if that's great. You know what I mean?
We're
We
crazy.
gotta set a
we're-
trend like of shit like that not being the norm, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why do you have to have the homie hookup?
And you're not even homies.
Like,
Like, you're
if-
total strangers.
Like,
and
if you're
they wanna
my
hook up.
homie, you know I got bills. You know
Hey,
I
if
gotta
you're my
pay
homie,
CPS.
hook me up
like,
then.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
damn, look out for me, shit.
Like,
I'm giving you fucking some of my fucking
time, your
Yeah.
time, your skill,
Yeah.
your talent, and
Expertise,
It's crazy,
like,
man.
damn.
Hey, all I know is shout out Sebastian.
Man, Sebastian.
Good guy.
probably-
Sebastian,
I
dude.
wonder if he got finished, right?
Right?
Probably never got finished.
Or I wonder if she found him. That's what I want to know.
I'm pretty sure he got
covered him.
finished.
Right?
Or she
He
just
got
flashed
finished some way,
Sebastian
somehow.
out.
She
Right?
found him
She
alright.
got a turtleneck now.
Well, shoot. It's about that time. I appreciate all y'all
already
coming
over,
here.
yeah.
I appreciate all y'all coming here.
I just got comfortable. We're
I
already-
know,
Did you?
bro, that's obvious.
Well then here.
Say the good
Y'all
shit.
talk about something. I really gotta go fucking take a piss real quick.
Yeah,
All right, go
I'm
for
gonna
it,
come
go
back.
for it.
Let me come back and let me hear what y'all are coming up with.
Oh shit! Now we're put on the spot, man.
It's all quiet, right?
Yeah, we can't do what you do.
All right, it's cool.
Oh,
You gotta get
in
the
the
chair,
cycle.
it's
Yeah,
a
you gotta
chair.
get the
All
chair.
right, chair.
Damn,
Alright, here we go.
you know what?
Chair.
Like, damn, I want that chair, bro. Like, why does Lewsr got the badass chair?
That's the
I
beat
got
off
the
chair.
flip phone chairs. Damn,
Right,
Oh,
damn. That's one thing I'll say.
That one looks
that
like
I
from the
want.
'70s. I like that one the most.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably
Okay,
worth
you know
money,
what?
man.
Damn,
Take
that
that to
one
Pawn
has some plaid.
Stars.
That's plaid, dude. Man,
All right,
somebody's
next. All
grandma
right,
posted
top
that.
5 music, fucking band artists. Go.
Damn.
Oh
Top
shit,
five,
top
damn.
5. All right,
Top 5.
pass.
fuck, man.
Cypress Hill. is
Yeah,
the
we're
one.
gonna have to go with Cypress Hill, Ice Cube.
Oh,
definitely.
Fucking I like blues a lot, old school music. So I like Canned Heat a lot. I don't know if y'all ever heard.
Damn,
of Canned Heat's
God
fucking
damn it, he's going
sick.
deep. Okay,
Muddy Waters.
okay, that's 4.
Redman?
Shit, Redman's tight too. I don't know what that mean. Yeah, Redman's tight.
Well, I-
No,
earlier
for
I said
number
Muddy
5.
Waters.
Number 5. Who's
Come
number
on,
5?
Number 5. Probably Little Ann. She's like an old school soul singer. Lil
Shout out to
Ann.
little Ange. She's actually married to Chewy.
No, Ann.
Oh, Ann.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
little Ann. My bad. Shout out to Chewy
Lil
though.
Ann.
Brewski.
About Lil Wayne.
Brewski.
Nah.
Okay, Tim, top 5.
Oh, man, no shit.
One take,
There's so
Timmy.
many top 5s you could do, bro.
Of
That's
artists,
not even a
of
music
music.
for me.
Yeah, that's hard for me, man. Because
Music.
like
Yeah,
I've
you
never
can't.
like
Every genre.
I've
Top
never- yeah.
5. Like you go, you get in the
50,
car.
bro, like,
you
damn.
you want to make a playlist. You get in the car. Your top 5 artists that you want for
First
a
of
road
all, you
trip.
gotta
Shit.
like separate the genres.
No, you
Yeah,
don't. Just
yeah, you
choose
do.
5.
See,
I kind of did a little
I
hip
feel
hop,
like
blues,
I
and
feel
soul
like
right there.
he
Yeah,
didn't really
that's
made it
the top
easy.
5 of
well,
it
he
all,
knows his music.
everything.
Like,
Oh yeah.
he knows his music. I don't listen to music. Like I just put something on just to put something on, man.
Oh, I love
but
music,
it'd be
bro.
like
Yeah, me and X are. I guess
love
we're
music too,
we're,
bro.
we're into that one.
Oh,
All right, so
There's a difference
Oh,
from what
shit.
I'm just gonna
So-
put on
Yeah.
to versus
So
like
top- Tim, top 5 music. Go ahead. Top 5. Just fucking. What are you gonna put on the
or
car?
what are you listening to right now on your way over here? How about
Oh,
that?
damn.
Like,
That's
I
that's
listen
what we're
to
talking
hip-hop
about.
and shit,
Music.
like
Oh, I
UGK.
love it.
And
All
we're
right.
talking
Having a hard
about
time.
hip hop. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, I love UGK. I grew up on
Everything.
UGK.
Limp
I love
Bizkit,
Texas
what?
Rap.
What
Like,
about
I
Limp
love-
Bizkit?
I love hip hop. I love New York hip hop. I love East Coast shit, bro. Like fucking West Coast shit. Like everything, bro.
You're going on a road trip and you need music to listen to, and you need 5 different artists. It could be the
that's
same
good.
genre.
I
It
can't
could
do
be
that.
any. You can't.
do that.
You
Hey,
can't
shout out,
just choose.
shout out, old
I
school Limp
can't even
Bizkit.
tell you that.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw him at the
feel like-
White
I feel
Rabbit,
like-
bro.
Yeah, I saw Limp Bizkit at fucking the Aztec, and that was like the best rock concert I've
Hell
ever been
yeah.
to,
See,
bro.
it's the best rock
Like-
concert he's ever been to, but he can't throw him in the list. Simple as
yeah,
that.
But yeah, it wasn't only rock. They did hip hop shit too.
Who'd you see there?
Man, I saw.
Hold up. Was Method Man Redman there?
No.
No. What year was this?
Unfortunately, Machine Gun Kelly was there.
Oh, okay. So this was pretty recent.
That's recent,
Yeah, it was like
yeah.
2014.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I
They Machine Gun Kelly opened up for Limp Bizkit.
because I know like back in the day, who'd I see? It was Redman, Method Man,
That's tight.
Limp Bizkit.
Wow.
Dude, I remember Method Man lost his rollie in the crowd,
Damn.
and the crowd gave it back.
Really?
Yeah.
San Antonio.
I mean, like,
Dude,
come
San
on,
Antonio
like-
is one of the nicest cities in the world.
I mean,
man.
like, I
It
mean,
was
Method
here?
Man's that dude. Yeah, it was at the
here?
Alamo Dome. It was at the
Damn.
Alamo Dome.
Method Man, Red Man, and
Thi-
Limp Bizkit, huh?
This
That's
was,
tight.
dude. This was like 2001, 98. Because like I started going to concerts like
Damn,
when
how
I was
old are
real
you,
young.
loser?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 38. I've been going to concerts since I was like.
Do you remember the showcase? Did you ever go to the showcase?
No,
2001,
no. I
2001.
don't.
That's an
I
old
was
music
young
venue,
then.
man. Old school.
I remember Wackies.
I never went to Wackies.
I think it's like it was Limelight. Now it's like
Oh, okay.
now it's something else.
Yeah. I
think
remember
it-
Limelight.
I think it's that place where the they have all the video games. You know what I'm talking about? Right there on the strip.
Slackers.
There you go. I
Slackers.
think Slackers just bought the old Limelight. I could be
No, I
wrong.
thought
though.
it's across the street from it.
I think they moved, bro. They moved into a bigger
I
venue.
just went there the other day.
Was it Slackers?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Slackers.
Okay.
That's
When
just-
you-
Nah,
yeah,
but
it's
like
just- it's
the old
definitely a lot
Limelight was
nicer.
the one it was across the street from it. It was like a
Slackers was yeah.
So Slackers moved or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, Limelight's gone.
Oh, clearly, yeah, the
That's the new-
Limelight's gone.
that's the new
But it used to be like a standing building, no, like across the street or
Yeah,
nah?
it's still.
Okay. I know Limelight. I was getting confused.
I thought I don't remember being a part of a strip, like the actual like because like Slackers is like a part of the little strip part.
Yeah, it was right by Sings and TBA,
But
but they just moved. I don't know if they have two locations or what.
Yeah, I was just saying,
back to what we were
Fuck me,
talking
guys.
about before you went to go
You're almost
relieve
done,
yourself.
right?
Josh was asking everybody what's their top 5 bands, right?
No,
Or just
it's
music.
not- just okay. You get in the fuck because I was trying to simplify it for them because like X made it really easy.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck everyone else tripping about, but it's like okay, you get in the car and just choose 5 different artists that you would like to hear.
Oh yeah.
On your road trip.
Deftones.
See, look,
Cure.
I was gonna say Jeff
Okay,
Bezos.
I'll jam some Gangstar.
Okay,
I need to hear Mikey Strange's beats. Like
so 4.
his beats,
Boom.
they're amazing.
Oh, no, that's 3.
Fuck, what's the 5th one gonna be?
That's why it's so hard
I'm
for
super,
me.
I'm
'cause
super
I'm like,
eclectic,
there's
bro.
not really nobody that I like.
Like I want to
you
hear
really
some
gotta
like. No, you know what? You know what?
Because there's so
Daft
much
Punk.
shit you could hear. Like,
Daft Punk.
Oh,
Hell
see,
nah.
that's a fucking good one.
Daft Punk. Because they have like so much
But
music. You could spend like maybe 5 hours driving to
You
that.
gotta think about
Five, bro.
songs you could listen to. Over
If I
and
could
over
choose
again
5 for
if you only
Tim,
had 5.
I'll choose 5 for Tim. Lil Wayne, Eminem, Limp Bizkit. No,
Yeah,
you
I
don't.
guess so. Yeah, I like all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Hey,
Lil Wayne
Wayne-
for sure.
Wayne-
Lil
Wayne's
I
a-
could listen to anywhere.
Fucking-
Like,
Wayne's a good one to
like-
hear over and over again.
Montana
he's
of
got so
300
much
or some
material,
shit.
you know? Yeah,
Fucking-
Montana, I love Montana.
And then
No,
he
they're two
needs
different
currency for for the weed vibes
Yeah,
forever.
Hey,
Currency
shout
too,
out
bro.
Currency. I love Currency.
is like anywhere too.
do you like that five
too.
list?
Bro,
Yeah.
matter of fact, one time I was at a Currency show and I just had my
And he's
camera
real as
on me.
fuck too. And
His-
he's an entrepreneur and he fucking makes money and shit.
Bro,
Like, I
his
fucks
brother
with that
saw me
shit.
with my camera and was just like, "Yo, you want to take pictures on stage?" So I was
Really?
like taking pictures of
Like that
Currency
five
behind
listen now.
everything,
Yeah.
and I
There
ended
you
up
go.
like
He's
getting
a
Currency's
simple, right?
brother on a track with one of my old rappers, Vane One. Like, man, shout out Currency. He's a real one. He actually he autographed the picture too. I need to find that hoe. I was
You
trying
don't
to
have
put
it
it up
framed
here.
up in this badass
Yeah, I was
room.
gonna try
love
and put
this
it
little
here,
room,
but I
bro.
didn't want to.
I love your house, bro.
Oh,
I love,
thanks,
I
man.
love the West Side, bro. I love
Dude,
West Side
I love the
bro.
West Side too. That's why I live here, man. I
Shout out
love
to the West Side.
I love it.
It really is the best side. I feel like I don't know. Shit.
I grew up on the south side by the 2-story HEB.
I grew up on the Northeast, bro, and I migrated over here. And
Yo, I grew up Northwest and I
Consguard?
came out here, man.
I
You went
like
to
the
Consguard?
Northwest too, though.
Oh, yeah, but right back.
Born in the
I went
South,
to
grew up
That's
in
what I'm saying.
Northwest.
Like I like the West, the Northwest. Like I like this side. You know?
Yeah, I love this side. It's
South
such a
side
quiet
is
little
cool,
part.
too.
Like
Fucking
I know it gets rowdy on the other side of Culebra, pretty rowdy.
East side, West
Yeah, you're right here for the
side,
festivals,
South
though,
side,
man. You
North
gotta
side.
pay
Ah,
parking.
shit, COVID killed everything. You know that, bro.
Man, that's just gonna be gone.
I mean, it's
at
starting
some
to
time,
come
you know?
back.
Yeah.
I can't wait till Oyster Bait comes back because that was fun.
Oh, for
like,
real, it
Yeah.
didn't kill my
I live right
appetite.
down the street. You live right down the street. It's tight.
bro, I just remember every Oyster Bait. Like, if you look down, you'll find tickets.
Yeah,
You'll find a fucking
Oh yeah, people getting hammered, man.
paper
Love
and
that
tickets.
Yeah,
I
that's
liked
right.
it there. Shit.
That's right.
shit. I don't do good with big crowds these days, man. As the older I get, the less I'm just like, fuck all this shit. I don't know. I'm turning into that grumpy old man that I don't.
Yo,
I can't-
Y'all heard about Splash Town? Y'all heard they're taking Splash Town away?
That's right.
No
they're taking
way.
Yo,
away from
all
Tim.
I know is some homies actually painted one of the slides on Splash Town. I think Dat Crew threw a Dat Crew up on there.
All I know is I went to Splash Town over the summer, and I realized how much I loved it there. And I, honestly, straight up, like, yeah.
That's
I
what's
was
up.
like, there was like nobody there. Like, it was cheap. The rides were badass.
You had a great
Fucking-
time.
We smoked bud there. We were
You smoked
drinking
bud
there.
at Splashdown?
People fucking brought in fucking their own coolers and shit.
Like
Degenerates.
going down the slide.
Like,
So it was all the degenerates who grew up
like,
going
we
there.
smoked, like over on the picnic tables
Yeah,
by the basketball
I'm
court,
just fucking with
know?
you. I'm sorry.
But yeah, it was badass. I
That's what's
loved
up.
it, and I was like, honestly, I can't believe that's the last time I'm gonna be at Splashdown.
Like it's closing down.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Oh wow, I didn't realize all that. Crazy.
too much COVID in the water.
Nah, they're gonna sell it to fucking Red McComb or
No, they're gonna sell it to fucking
Cavender.
nah, this guy, what's his name? One
Joe's
in the back of the shop.
Joe's Volcano.
Nelson. Oh, Humphreys, Scott Forrester. He's
Scott
gonna buy it
Forrester's
all.
gonna buy it.
I don't know who that is.
Shout out Scott Forrester, man.
Nah, but yeah, it sucks, bro. Cause man, that shit was tight. I liked it. I liked the fucking vibe. I liked all the fucking rides and shit. Like, man,
Well, if
I
you
was
guys are listening, we're gonna start a GoFundMe for
Splashtown.
Tim's hope for Splashtown.
We're not.
I like
And,
fucking water rides, bro. Like jet skis
Josh
and
is-
shit.
Really? I've only rode a jet
He
ski
likes-
once,
he
and I
likes
was
the
just on
water.
the floor the whole time. It was horrible experience.
Oh,
I was
damn.
like maybe 8 years old. Like fuck
So
my.
never again, huh? You didn't even have a life vest, huh?
No, I just floated there, man. It wasn't the greatest experience.
Damn.
Horrible.
So what? Like what What would you listen to? Did you talk about that?
Yeah, well, I was gonna wait for your fives.
He gave
'Cause
me all five.
Because I remember you would always show me like cool ass music.
Yeah, underground.
Like
shit.
Clutch.
Hell yeah, I fuck with
Clutch.
I remember you were
Yeah.
about Clutch in high school.
I was a big hip hop head in high school, but I dabbled in the rock music. But I kind of got burnt out from all the hip hop, man. And when I moved to Houston, I got into a lot of indie rock and.
What do you mean, Modest Mouse?
Nice.
Nah, well, yeah, not like that. Like Tame Impala,
Okay.
Ghostland Observatory, TV on the radio. Shit, there's so many out there, man. I feel like these whole Spotify's and these Pandoras, they kind of like make you forget about who's making the music because you just put on a playlist and you're like, man, this sounds tight, but I don't know who the fuck it is, you know. But
I don't know. Like
I feel
well, I guess
that.
I do listen to
I definitely
playlists.
feel that.
I got you. I
that
got you.
playlist, like
do that.
I'll do like a dilated people's radio on Spotify, you know, and it starts playing all this shit. I'm like, man, that sounds cool, but I don't know who it is because I'm not looking at the screen at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. I feel like when that happens, honestly, like if it's something that sounds really good,
You'll get up and check.
I'll look.
But see, you're a hard like when you asked him about music, like you were right off, like you named 5 bands. Like for me, I'm like
Josh
10.
is about music like
and like
that.
yeah. Talking about when he was drawing,
Like
guitars doing
like,
coke and
yeah, dude, like
And I think we're all
doing
about
coke
that.
on guitars and
Like-
shit.
like
Nah,
this
nah,
guy,
this
this
fucking-
guy, this guy schools me on music all the time, and like I love it because he shows me new music. Like,
Yeah, but
you
like
gotta treasure those people
And
that
all
show you new
genres, yeah,
music.
Josh does do that.
like right now, I've been listening to like Gojira.
oh fuck yeah, dude! Badass band.
Shit.
Super sick.
I'll still listen to Dilated Peoples a lot. I've always liked those cats. Some Run the Jewels.
Yeah, we listen to them at the shop too.
Yeah. Back to when I get tired of that stuff, I'll go back to the indie rock.
Yeah.
Tame Impala.
You like the Strokes? You
the
like
Strokes, shit
stuff
like that. Yeah,
badass.
Yeah.
So like you know some good stuff.
I like underground. I don't like anything that's like on the radio or popular right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Underground.
Too.
Yeah.
Like when it starts getting on the radio,
I feel like
I'm
none of
just
us are
damn.
It's like everybody's
yeah,
listening to
none
that
of us
shit.
are really into that here.
Yeah.
What about you, Louis? What are you
Yeah, I was
into?
gonna say what's up with yours.
Little Peep, Little Peep.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. Like what you're saying, like if I was on the road and I had to have the playlist and I had to take sides, yeah, we'll start with Little Teeth there. That's a good.
Okay, that's
safe-
number one.
Yeah, okay. Second one's probably Night Lavelle.
What now?
Night Lavelle.
Not Neville.
Is that a rapper?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
good.
he's pretty good. I like to drive to that.
You gotta
I
show
guess-
me that,
Yeah, I guess the third one probably Deftones. You said that already. That,
bro. If,
yeah.
if
That
you're
was
from San
already-
Antonio,
Yeah,
you
you
like
can't go
Deftones.
wrong
I was
with
like,
Deftones.
I
You
was
can't
If
go
you're
wrong
from
with
San
Deftones.
Antonio,
If I had
you like
to be on
Deftones.
the drive and I had to take sides, yeah.
I don't know. I think only
That's
people
what
our
we do.
age like Deftones, man. I don't know
Yeah,
about
I don't know.
the
I
younger
don't
gen.
know. A lot of people kind of like it.
Man, they got
But,
the whole fan base. Like
I guess the
Slipknot-
fourth one was
Slipknot has
probably
a whole
Mac
new fan
Miller.
base.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Hey,
want to go see
There's some
Slipknot
Mac
with
Miller and
Josh.
shit like
Hey,
They
there's
played
a-
none of the old shit.
There's only
None of
one
the old
Mac
shit,
Miller
like the
album
shit
I
we
like.
grew up on, none of it.
Swimming. That's the only one
I
I
could
remember
I
the
could
tape.
drive to a lot
Songs
of that.
Wait and Bleed
Yeah.
and
I was
Surfacing,
also
right?
thinking about like
Only
songs
two
that
old
you would
songs
have
they
to
played.
hear on repeat because you had to take sides. You know?
Yeah.
I would too.
So probably my last
One
one,
song.
I thought I was between Linkin Park.
Hey, that's a good one.
Yeah,
man.
just certain songs that you would have to listen on repeat, kind of thing. If not Linkin Park, then probably another rap album like Wu-Tang Clan or something like that. That's fun.
Nice.
Hey, who's talking about Slipknot?
Oh, me, yeah.
Tim?
We went to go see him, yeah.
For real?
And they didn't fucking.
Me and
play
Tim went
none
to
of
go
the
see
old
them
shit.
a couple 2 weeks ago.
I think they
Super
opened up
fun.
with the fucking. What song was that?
Hey, get a little bit closer, brother.
Disaster Piece.
Just remember to try and get a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
closer.
yeah,
my bad.
Hey,
They played Disaster Piece, killed it.
I love Slipknot. They have a special spot in my heart.
Sick.
You know, I gave you that sticker that has like
I have a
almost all their
sticker that
autographs.
Lou gifted me. It has a signature
I-
of all the guys from Slipknot.
Hey,
R.I.P.
hey,
Joey and
Exactly.
Paul.
Paul
Really?
Gray.
Damn.
Yeah.
Take that to Pawn Stars, man. Make some bucks out of that.
Nah, it's mine. Mine forever.
Yeah, I got a party
It's
with them
it's
when
like
I
an
was like
Ozfest one or
16.
some shit, right?
Like yeah, I was a senior in high school, and I got a party with them. They were making fun of me because I had to go to CCD classes down the street. They were playing it. You remember Tejano, Texas?
I do.
They were playing there in Tejano, Texas. Paul Gray got me drunk, and then I went to my CCD classes, and then I came back, and I kept drinking with them because I mean, you're not going to turn down a drink from Slipknot,
Yeah.
especially when you're like 16.
I remember you turning me on to a Head PE.
Ooh, hey,
man,
they're
they're
gonna
pretty
be here.
dope.
They're
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
here later this month.
Really?
Yeah,
I remember
I'm-
that shit, man.
Yeah,
high school days.
You remember that? I
That's
had
like
the
a
tapes.
like a
Yeah,
rock
cassettes.
rap fucking.
Yeah, you gave
right?
me. I think you gave me one or something.
I remember I had the System of a Down sent me stuff.
Rage Against the
Slipknot
Machine
sent
and
me
shit.
stuff.
You
Yeah.
know, that was like that era.
Oof.
Like the,
That
you
was
know,
my
the
first
rock
real
rap
concert.
fucking era and shit. I
That's
fuck
a
with
good,
that
that was
shit.
that's a good era. I
A
was
lot
a
of
young
people
lad.
hated on that era though, right?
Yeah, because it
If
was
I
different.
remember.
It was different, man.
Like
The
a lot of
later, the
older
later
school-
music, like not too
Like a
many
lot
people
like,
hate on Rage.
I love Limp Bizkit and shit, and I love that whole era and shit. But a lot of people around me didn't like that shit.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, it's too much rap, like mixed with it and shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit. And, you know what I mean? I like that shit, and you know, it was still rock too. Like it was tight.
Wasn't the
Like that
drummer or
shit.
the bassist or something? He had blacked out arms. Like that dude had blacked out arms
Oh,
before
yeah,
anybody,
yeah.
right?
The bassist.
The bassist. Yeah.
I know the drummer's married to a
Who, for who?
that one.
Rage Against the Machine. He has
Oh,
blacked.
okay.
He had blacked out arms in
Like,
yeah.
the
Timmy
'90s.
Timmy
Yeah.
Crawford. I remember he climbed
Yeah,
some
he
like.
did have.
on the music awards.
There you go. You remember that?
Yeah.
That's I remember they also like shut down Wall Street one time. They were about it.
What back to the whole tattoo stuff. What do you guys think about this whole blacked out sleeve stuff
Man, I
going?
don't like it. That's what I was explaining
I think
earlier.
it should-
Yeah.
I'd rather like I like
Put a
the
design.
cover-ups. The cover
Yeah.
like you could fully saturate what
True.
you want to execute.
Yeah.
I've seen it done.
But it's just crazy, like, these people
I've
that-
seen fully colored pieces fucking saturated.
It's just
Crazy.
crazy. That just,
Chunkless leg, bro. He's got the fucking
I think
Hellraiser
it's
pinhead,
whatever.
fucking all
I
sorts
think it's
of
cool.
shit going on.
yeah, but for people
he
that
had
don't have
Tribal
any
there, right?
tattoos and they
Yeah,
get a
and
whole
they
black
just
and
do
it's
that.
black, like I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, that's precious real estate. Like you can get some badass fucking art on there, but you're just gonna get a big ass black arm
No, I
or a
feel
black
that.
leg or some shit. Like,
your-
I think it's
your
like to
skin's
each
gonna be
their
fully
own, 'cause,
Saturated
like,
at that
fuck
point, right?
'em.
Yeah, it's
might as
like-
well be fully saturated with a picture or an
something.
image.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Right? That's
Like
how I
if
feel.
if I were to give them the advice, I would tell them like to get a dope ass tat. But if they want to get that, it's no skin off my ass. I guess I just like I don't give a fuck.
I get
it's
that, but it's
cringy.
just
Yeah,
it's
man,
just
you're
crazy. That's
working-
the thing, you know.
you're
It's
working
like
for
It's like,
money,
it's
bro.
cringy.
At that point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're working, you're doing something you don't want to do.
Like, just
You're
imagine
working
It's gonna
for
be a
money, bro.
long day.
What is that, X?
Oh man, you tell them.
Man, that's a prostitute, bro. You're working for money. You don't want to do it at that point. Like,
just imagine that
damn.
dude's portfolio, though. You know,
That's
it's
a
like
prostitute.
check out this arm I blacked out. Check out this leg I blacked out. It's just all blacked out appendages on this dude's portfolio. I just
Or what if you're like?
Yeah,
What if you're
I-
like?
I feel like
what
I've
if they're
seen-
like, man, this blacked out fucking sleeve, fucking homeboy gave me, and you're like, man, shit. Stop saying that. Like,
To,
don't tell
to be
nobody
fair,
that.
I think I've seen like some people black out shit a lot better than others. So
oh yeah,
I've
there's
seen like,
a skill to it. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta know how to saturate
like
that
for
shit. 'cause
sure.
black
So
is-
like I think it's still something to be respected. But like I don't know. I mean, it's not for me. I love.
So I
like,
shouldn't. I shouldn't black this out.
Nah, I mean you can.
So I'm gonna sit with Tim and he's gonna figure it out, right?
Yeah, that's what Tim said.
That's what Tim said. You already heard
No,
of
I'm
it.
just fucking with you.
It'll
If you don't
take
want,
two
if you
sessions
don't,
at
if you don't,
least,
if you don't want to do it, you don't got
I
to do
can
it.
do
But
it.
I would like to sit with you if you're
like
down
that
for it.
idea, I'll do it. But I'd rather do like a badass tattoo that I want to tattoo. On
Well,
me
what would you want to tattoo on the over?
83. You said
Yeah,
83.
yeah. We're
That's
gonna
what I
cover
was
that
already
up.
imagining.
That's what
I
I would
mean,
do.
I'll
I would
sit-
do the 83 over the cloak for sure. But
But
Oh,
real talk,
the
Tim.
cloak?
Like
Shots fired.
nah, not even. Nah,
hold
I
on,
love
no, hold on,
Josh's
hold on.
ideas, I
Real
just-
talk though, Tim.
that one,
Like,
no.
Nah, it's cool.
what do you
Do
like
the
to do?
83.
Hold up. What do you like to tattoo, Tim?
Numbers and letters.
Numbers and
Yeah.
letters.
Just that numbers
Nah,
and
I
letters.
like
83.
doing black and gray, like photorealism, like whatever. You
Doggies.
know, like anything black and gray, really.
All right. Well, when we
Like
get
if
off
you-
this,
if you got a
me and
picture, if you got a
me and you
photo
are
that
gonna
you
talk
wanna get
about
tattooed,
we're gonna
you know,
talk about some
portrait,
black and
whatever.
gray shit,
Yeah,
and then
I'm
like
down.
help me figure this one out too.
Yeah,
Because I ain't
both
never
of
been
them.
tattooed by you, and I want to be
Yeah.
tattooed by you.
Oh yeah, I got you, homie.
All right, we gonna do it, Tim. All right,
yeah.
I've had the itch for a
Well,
minute
not
too.
tonight, but I got you, bro. Like,
Yeah, I
No,
understand.
tonight.
I'm
We were
a
thinking
realist.
tonight, more like
Okay.
tonight night.
I thought you said tonight. I was like, no, maybe not tonight.
He only lives a hop, skip, and a jump
but I-
away.
All right.
Honestly, got all the facts.
All right.
When I tattoo my homies, I get to tattoo what I want, or tattoo something that it's mutual. Like we both want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like doing that shit. You know?
Hey, I'm with it, Tim. Like, let's talk about it in a moment. But it's about that time. We've been sitting here for a good hour and 40 minutes. I appreciate everyone who came out tonight. Let's just go around the table one more time and Where can they get a hold of you, X?
Instagram. I'm real active on Instagram. EKS1 tattoos, X1 tattoos.
Is that just one page?
Just one page. I do have another page that's for my pinstriping stuff. It's Xavier_X1.
There we go. What about you, Tim?
Hell yeah. Tim210G, my Instagram.
And
Tattoo Tim.
Is that the only like social media you really fuck with?
Yeah, that and Facebook. You know,
Yeah,
Tattoo
okay.
Tim on Facebook.
What about you, Louis?
Screwy Louis 210 Art on Instagram, and then
That's where we can see the
That's
pictures
him.
of Lil Peep.
yeah,
You can
actually
see those everywhere.
that's just art mostly. Yeah,
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Actually,
I actually
TikTok's
love
the
the.
same thing.
Tell him your TikTok.
Oh, you got a
Yeah.
TikTok? You know how to mess with
TikTok's
that?
the same thing. It's
Can you help me
Screwy
figure
Louis
out
210
TikTok?
Yeah, it's fun. Like it's doing the like video editing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's
man, I'm
pretty
super
cool.
ignorant with that,
Being
bro.
able to like clip that shit like from the entire video and make like a whole collage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And you, Aaron, how do they get a hold of you?
Instagram, Casas_Inc. Or you can email me at aaron@casasinc.com. Check out my website too, casasinc.com. Got some shirts and some prints.
Who did your website?
I did it.
Oh, really?
I just, big cartel, plug and play.
Bet.
It's not
Okay.
it's not building, you're not coding, you just plug and play, man. Some simple stuff.
Bet. Okay. Man, where's Josh at? Hey, Josh. If they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
At LAYYBACKK_ARTE.
So layback arte.
Layback_arte.
That's where they get a hold of you.
Where?
On Instagram. And at Incline Tattoos 5251 Timber Hill. I could be there pretty much anytime you want. Just pull on up.
Pull up
Slide
on
into
me.
those
Like,
DMs.
call in there and like, hey, I want you.
Nah,
here
hit
right
me
now.
up on Instagram first, and then I could be there whenever the fuck you want.
All right. Well, shit, man. I appreciate all y'all sitting down with me. I appreciate everyone listening. Subscribe, like, comment, talk to me. Let me know what's good. Let me know if I'm whack. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. But interact with me. Talk with me. I don't know. If not, I'm just gonna sit here and just keep putting my homies on because I like sitting with my homies. Like, this shit's fun to me. This is I'm kind of sober right now. I'm not smoking weed for once.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Sad.
Yeah. If you know me, you know I'm a heavy fucking pothead.
That's why I haven't heard from you.
And
honestly, I was like, damn, what happened to Lewsr? You don't hit me up no more. Like,
yeah.
man,
I'm pretty sober nowadays. I just kind of drink whenever I get the little itch. But I ain't gonna lie, I miss smoking. I miss hitting my
How long
bong.
is that for?
I think like maybe 8 more months.
Oh, it's not too bad then. You know?
Yeah, it's not that bad. It could be worse. Like,
I
You're
think
just taking a little break. You're taking a little break.
8 years, like that.
shout out Neil Kalfas.
Neil Kalfas, damn, I might need him in the future. Shit.
But
Link
thank
me
y'all
up.
for listening.
Thanks for having us, man.
Oh
Hell yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm super glad everybody came out here tonight. I'm super glad
Hell yeah.
everyone got a chit chat with me.
Badass.
Chitty chatty.
Harley,
Had
we
fun.
need you. We need you out here, bro.
Harley, where you at, Harley?
All right, y'all have a wonderful night. Stay out of trouble.